And I don't know what he's doing.
No, I'm good for now. Well,
Okay.
I'll just put it here.
No, we'll leave it cold.
Just put it there. All right, leave it cold then.
Hasn't started yet. It says starting.
You don't want that. You don't want that banging around while you're. So just you know what? Just pull it out. Pull it out. Just pull it out. No, because you're not gonna want to do it while we're going.
Okay.
We're live.
Yeah.
Yeah, just leave that open.
We're live,
Hang
and
on.
we are clusterfucks.
Yeah. What's up, Bry?
How's it going?
What's going on, buddy?
How's your new house?
It's awesome, man. It's very cool.
Man,
Getting
that's
set
rad.
up and stuff, yeah.
All good to go. John, can
yeah.
you talk?
Yeah.
Bry, can you hear John talking?
Yeah, I can, yeah.
Look at that. We got it right.
Wow, that was just a
Wow.
couple.
It only took one small house fire.
I've known these guys for 25 years, and this is quite the accomplishment.
Cheers.
Thank you. Thank you.
100
Cheers to
episodes.
John not
100
drinking anything.
episodes.
I got one. I'm just chilling.
100 episodes.
Cheers to Bry's new hat. I like it better than the other
Cheers.
one he had on.
All right.
Oh man. Jeez Louise. Feels weird. 100 episodes.
You guys have been at this for a while. It's
Little
you know
bit.
what? Like I'm super impressed with what you guys are doing. Your work is awesome. I watch a lot of your episodes. I mean, I never get through the whole thing because I'm usually laying in bed. But I listen to a
That's
bunch
weird.
of it. They're-
That's a little weird. Look at a
Well,
little weird.
Hey, I'm laying with the light on, relaxing. Don't get your head out of the gutter.
Yeah.
This is the uncut
Oh,
version,
God.
everybody. We're not going back.
Yeah. I don't even know. I want to talk to Bry for a second here.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
all
right.
right.
Yeah.
Fine.
Hey, John, shut up.
I know, right?
I know.
So, Bry, so you've been there now for like, is it 2 years now? New Brunswick?
No, it's just about a year and a half. Yeah, we moved
Yeah.
in March of 21. Yeah.
What? Never said anything.
Uh-oh.
John, grab it.
Whoa!
Ooh.
I just saw my camera slowly dripping, and I was like, "Yo, the camera!" I didn't know how to say it.
Should have.
Dang it.
So is that broke?
No.
What's up with the light
The light was off. We had the light off.
then?
Only audio.
Please stand by for
right
these
now.
technical difficulties.
Yep, that's up right.
Titan John.
This is gonna be the best
This is
intro
gonna be the
ever.
best. This is gonna be the best podcast ever. John just about got smoked by the camera.
It's okay.
Action.
I signed an insurance.
See, just when you thought, it's gonna be
I got
sitting
it. I
around
got good
talking those
insurance.
bearded farts. You gotta lock that, Jeremy, because that thing's it's too much weight for it.
Yeah.
So tilt it back as much as you can, and then
I
tilt
got
the phone. Yeah. Tilt that bugger back more. Back.
Hang on.
I actually kind of liked it when I was closer.
You know what? This isn't about you.
I know.
okay?
I'm just saying.
I don't know, but you gotta tilt it back. You can do it, yeah, right? No, yeah. You're gonna do it, right? Yeah, you're gonna do it.
There's two settings here.
Yeah. So tilt it as far back as you can get it, and then tilt the phone forward. So what are you doing?
It's not working properly.
Do you need a hand?
You know, I should have brought like my little.
There we go.
I have a gimbal. I could have brought with a little tripod.
Okay, but that light though, that's the problem, Jeremy. It's the top part there. It's not the actual. Is that gonna stay forward?
I got it.
Okay.
We're good to go. That wasn't even tight.
Oh, okay.
Here, bring it this way a bit. Can you bring it this way a bit? Oh, I see. You don't want to put too much. Oh, okay. I see it now.
And then just aim it
Hang on
down.
a second. We're gonna figure out this situation.
Shunner.
don't need this plugged in.
Jack. No, we don't.
Oh, nice.
Now I need my phone plugged in, but that's it.
I can bring it closer.
Yeah, and aim it down.
Yeah.
You don't need it right on his forehead.
No, I like.
John's sitting it right on his
no,
face.
it's better. It's better like
Put it
that.
right on his. Put it. Aim it at his lap. That was a good.
I gotta like cover
That was
this
a good
up
one.
now. I feel Jeremy's like just trying to get me to. Hey,
Holy shit.
But- go ahead.
We're already going.
I know.
This is our 100th episode.
Scoot over there, pretty shirt. You
Uh,
wearing a nice shirt today. So nice. So nice. Bryce, so where were we?
Yeah.
What color underwear are you wearing today?
No. Oh Jesus.
No, we were saying, what's it like up there, bye?
Yeah, you're like you're the proper time. We're not the proper time.
Yeah, your time's all screwed up over there. Yeah, no, it's been awesome out here. I'm really enjoying it. I mean, I don't know. It's awesome. Lots of nature.
Where are you? Right?
I'm in New Brunswick now. I
Nice,
work in
excellent.
Moncton and just live about a half an hour south of there.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
When did you move out there?
Last March, got 20.
Year and a
Did
half
you let
ago.
the man answer his question?
Holy cow!
You just said it, so
I
Oh,
got you.
these are all scripted answers, right? So
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Right.
Got him on the whiteboard behind
What was
you.
the next question? I forgot. The next is the underwear one.
yeah,
oh gosh.
yeah. I don't know, man. Green maybe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't change it like the hat. It's okay. You're good where you are.
What?
well, I might be right now. You can't tell. You can't.
Hey, I could be naked from the table
And-
down. I didn't get up, so nobody
Zip.
knows. Oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
So
Awesome.
was that like my
Your
shirt?
shirt is awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, I wore it
Nice.
just special for today. I haven't
That's
worn
great.
it yet. I got
So
it.
nice.
I got it, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna wear this. I just said like I haven't had no events where I could wear my cool new shirt, and
We
Today.
figured the 100th episode where we almost gave John a concussion was the
That's a
episode
hard-
to do it.
So
All right, I think that was the first thing I said when I came in. I was like, "Nice shirt."
yeah,
It is
He's just
yeah.
showing off now.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
he is.
showing off.
That's
He's
right.
off. Here's showing. Here's you.
So we've been doing this now
For
For-
76
for
years.
almost 4 years.
wow,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
2012 October,
That's
Very
crazy.
cool.
Yep.
and we've had like exactly as of today. Well, we have 101 guests because we're always booked ahead, but this is our 100th episode with you guys.
Yep.
So
Very cool.
It's
The
really good.
official 100th episode of our 78th year.
And it depends how you count them too, because I think we did
Right.
two before. But
Jeremy does dog years times 6.
only
Nope.
one did it.
remember the one we did with Bry first? You put
Oh, right, because I'm an idiot. Right.
for the listeners at home, I'm going to give you a little
Nobody.
bit of history. Let's go back. So we had Bryce come to the house to a full 2.5 hour podcast, and Ernie mixed,
Ernie didn't turn his microphone on.
or no, you plugged in the wrong audio coming from all the microphones into the headphone jack.
Yeah. So
instead of actually-
all the audio came through the laptop.
Oh man.
Because what I did was I didn't plug anything into here because we are actually going now directly into the actual soundboard,
Yeah.
Oh,
opposed to going into just like a headphone jack.
Oh yeah. I'm
So
sure the
I
audio
plugged-
quality was
There's a
not
red-
quite up to what it is today.
There's a red jack and an orange jack, and I didn't plug it into the orange one, which is the in. I just plugged it into the black one, so we got to listen to stuff coming through here. So you could hear us because we were right next to the
But
laptop,
then you'd hear,
but our lovely friend Bry was on the other end of the table, and all you heard was like,
no, it wasn't even that. It sounded like he had borrowed Darth Vader's helmet, and he just,
yeah,
If you ask me, I
That
think
sounds
Ernie
bad.
really likes the orange jack.
it was pretty brutal.
it was pretty bad.
But Bry was cool enough to come back,
And
for
I
the second time.
apologized immensely.
I made
Oh,
you.
it's
For my
awesome. It's
child.
awesome to hang out with you guys and talk to you guys. So
Yeah, man.
Cambridge is not the same without you.
No,
I
Oh,
drive
no.
by and I go, well, there's a vape shop.
Yeah, I think is it a bar shop there now or what?
still empty. It's still
Is
empty.
it still empty?
Yeah, it's still empty.
I thought pictures on the front of it though.
Nope. I don't live down there like you do, so I don't know.
I thought I saw pictures of it, but it could have
Living
been
in
just
the
a
ghetto,
squatter hanging some dart.
No, it's right at downtown Galt. That's where his old shop used to be.
Oh, okay. Right,
Right.
downtown. Galt's mad far from here.
Yeah.
Like over at the other end of Galt? Or
Yeah,
like,
like on Water-
by the bus terminal there.
Not Water Street,
oh,
but
yeah. I know where that
Yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah.
By
Ainsley.
Ainsley.
Yeah, Ainsley.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
Between Water and Maine, yeah.
Yeah, that was a weird little area for Galt. A lot of weird.
it's coming up
Busy
now.
now. It's busy as shit.
It's booming.
Really?
Yeah,
Eh?
yeah.
I remember the last time I went down that area, I was coming back to the casino with some buddies, and some guy came up to the car like smashed out of his mind, like,
Yep.
"You got $1?" Like my buddy in the back seat was like, "Beat it, buddy! Like get the hell out!" And he was all like, "Whoa, what's going on?" And we just all laughed, and just drove off. That was,
He also knows where the homeless shelter is.
Yep.
That's probably what who's
That's-
talking to.
yeah.
You'll get that during the daytime too. They'll
Yeah,
be like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
look forward
hey
to
man, you got any square squirrels?
it. Squirtle.
I had sex with a chicken last week.
Ernie's had some run-ins with those homeless guys.
Yep. I almost had a really cool video set up. So the one guy that decided to come in and redecorate my house, because I don't know, he wanted to talk to Roger, whoever that is. So he wanted to come in the front door, and I wasn't so nice about it. I actually saw him a couple days ago. I texted Jeremy.
Yeah.
I was going to do an MTV Cribs episode on him. He's got a very nice place. It's open concept.
Ted?
So open concept. It's called a parking lot.
Oh.
It was a very nice curb he was sitting on, smoking something that definitely wasn't a cigarette. He had a bottle of beer that I guarantee it wasn't refrigerated, so it was probably real nice.
Oh my god.
And then he realized it was just a mirror he was
So
looking
I was
at.
I rolled, I rolled down the window and I'm like, "You're doing good, buddy. You're doing good."
Did he recognize you?
No,
Did you
no.
chase him down the street?
He was looking for Jesus.
Have you told that story on the podcast before?
Well, was somebody trying to get in my front door?
And then you chased him down the
And I
road in your
chased him,
car, yelling and
I don't think I have.
screaming and videotaping as well.
Yes, well, calling him in. Now, I didn't start the cursing till after I turned the mic off. I mean, the camera off, because I was very worried that if like stuff got recorded,
Or if you
that
showed it to the cops.
I would be probably put in jail because I made fun of him and his family and everybody else that was related to
He's
him.
in that case.
So I chased him out the front door. He stumbled in the front, and I went, "Somebody wants to play." So I ran at him, and I'm like,
Yeah. He was losing.
I'm
his mind.
like, "You mother!" And he's like, "I want to talk to Roger." I'm like, "Yeah, there's no Roger
I'm
here.
here.
I
I
got
mean,
something for
I'm
you."
like, you don't look like, or no, he was like, I'm here from Rogers or something.
no,
But
he
like,
wanted to see Roger.
I think you told me that story when I came to your daughter's birthday.
Yes.
Yeah,
I remember.
Ernie loves that story.
So he stumbled out the driveway. He went walking down the street, and I'm like, "Hell to this! I'm not chasing you." So I got in the car, and now on my car had a yellow beacon light that would just like, it was for construction, so it was flashing immensely. And then I rolled down the window and started cursing at him. I'm like, "You know what? I should record this." So then I started yelling at him as he's running down the road, wearing himself out, and I'm in the car. We're going like a kilometer. So me yelling, I'm
and
very
the
loud.
neighbors are coming
yeah.
outside
Yep.
and
So the cops got called on me.
for yelling and
Yeah,
screaming
so-
down. Yeah.
So they called the cops, and then the cops actually, I don't know if they knew the house or whatnot, but they actually called. Actually, they showed up at the house because I was chasing him down the street, and then I stopped recording and I went farther down the street, and that's when the nasty names called, and that's when the cops got called. I went back home after he went down a catwalk that I couldn't chase him anymore. And then I went home, and the cop showed up at the house saying that there was somebody in a gray car screaming at somebody. I went, "Yeah, that was me." So I showed him the recording. Oh yeah, happily. I said,
That's
if he would,
crazy.
I said,
That's
I know their rights is I can't hit a man from behind. So I was really hoping that he was going to fall. So I told that to the cops. So then they go, "Yeah, no, you're right." And they go, "In actual fact, he has to be on your property." I said, "No, I know. I was kind of hoping that he fell on the property, but he got up pretty quick, unfortunately."
Well, the funny thing is, like, also, like, Ernie and I were standing right there in the doorway, and this guy came in.
Oh yeah, I
Like,
forgot this little aspect
He,
of it.
he walked in the doorway, and we're standing right there, and we're like,
Who are you?
what's up?
Mhm.
And he's like, "Oh, I'm looking for Roger." And then
It wasn't us though. That was Danielle and Jocelyn. They were doing the
yeah, but
carpet.
we were all standing right there.
But Danielle goes, he just tried to come in the front door. And that's when I got up and I go, "Jeremy, let's go." And Jeremy goes, "Hang on. Let's talk about feelings here for a second."
That's not what I said.
He goes, What do you think inspired him
No,
to choose this
the
lifestyle?"
problem is I'm not a lunatic.
I go,
Okay,
"Let's fucking go now."
I'm not a lunatic, and I also like if I get in trouble with the cops, I'll probably get in trouble for my job. So I'm not like, let's go just beat the shit out of this homeless guy.
Yeah.
Fuck my reputation.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then my work gets a call. They're like, "So, like a guy who takes care of people just beat the shit out of this
Yeah,
guy who,
yeah.
like, for no reason, like
Pound
that would,
town.
that would not go over well.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So Jeremy wanted to take him out for a beer and find out.
No, I was like, hang on. I'm like, what just happened? He went from 0 to 100, and I was going 1, 10,
Yeah.
20, 30. Like,
Yeah, he's
just-
like coasting. I'm like, "Let's fucking go now. Who's driving?"
Anyway,
So I went out of the car
Anyway.
and I chased him back, and I came back. I was talking to the police, and then unfortunately they couldn't do anything about it because when he went to the front door, there was no camera on it. My camera was facing this way, and like it was facing one way, and it wasn't facing my front door, so it didn't catch him go to the front door. This way, of that way.
okay, enough of the story. You're
So, yeah.
crazy.
So
End of
then-
story. You're nuts.
So
Homeless
then they
guy.
go,
Ernie 1, homeless guy 0.
yeah,
That's
so,
all that matters.
So they go, "Well, drugs are a bad thing." I went, "Yep, so is a baseball bat." And he's like, "So."
Fancy this.
He
James.
goes,
beautiful.
"Luckily, you got one of the ones that was docile." He goes,
"Oh,
unfortunately,
it's like
he's
a type
"It's
of
good
breed
thing
of dog.
you didn't
The
catch
homeless
it."
guy is docile."
Yeah. He goes, there are some of them that probably would have turned around. I said, "It wouldn't have ended well because I had a ran him over. I don't care. I don't care."
Yeah.
Little blood on the bumper.
Little jail time. Sounds
Yeah.
like little.
Hey,
Hang on.
If there's no body, then nobody knows.
you'd be okay in jail, I think.
Brian,
You do okay.
what-
I don't
what's
know if I would do well.
What's the neighborhood like where you're at now? Is it pretty quiet and just gorgeous, or what? Like you don't have to worry about homeless people.
You don't have neighbors, do you?
It's pretty quiet. No, but we actually live right across from a prison.
Oh,
So it's pretty cool. It's this big historical Dorchester Penitentiary. And
Still
so
running?
Sorry?
Is it still running?
Yeah, it's still there. It's still there. Yeah.
Oh,
And
Wow.
then, but behind us is just like all nature, like a huge valley in the Memramcook River, which like feeds into the Bay of Fundy. Like we can pretty much see the end of the Bay of Fundy from our backyard, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it's a really awesome little village right here. It's just a small little village, and yeah, there's
it's a good place for them to escape.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
prisons are pretty good, man. Like I work right behind the old Guelph prison, and yeah, there's just like you said, there's tons of land between like the prison and the actual like walls to get out. Like there's a bit of a field even in Guelph. Actually, you know what? The apparently Arnold Schwarzenegger's at the prison there shooting a movie right now.
No way.
Dead serious.
Was that him
They got
on the
camera
bike,
crews
right?
there in Guelph right now. Yeah, right by my work.
You should go have a look.
Well, you can't go in there. Like as soon as you pull into the fenced-in area, there's 2 cars like at the entrance. Like I would imagine it's security.
Go walk your dog.
Yeah.
Oh, my dog got off the leash.
Yeah, exactly,
let him
right?
go. Let him go. Hey, get in there.
I don't know how factual it is, but that's what I heard. They got camera crews and stuff. Like you see them going in and out of there. They're doing something in there.
It makes you wonder, though, like we were just saying, Cambridge is kind of booming. It makes you wonder if maybe because of all those, because now that we've taken over the TV show,
We're taking over a TV show.
no, we got that TV show in town,
Handmaid's Tale.
Handmaid's Tale. That makes you wonder if like maybe you're kind of being more like, hey, those are cool.
That's not the only TV show they've filmed around here.
Guess what? That's the only one I know of. So
There's
Thanks
been
a lot.
shows- yeah, so many shows and movies were filmed downtown when we were at Crawling Panther. It
Yeah.
happened probably 2 or 3 times every summer. There was something filmed. We'd get like a little slip for it, and a lot of them were smaller movies, but there was a lot of bigger shows that were filmed down there. American Gods is a pretty big movie or
yeah.
a pretty big TV show. And they had a cool episode where there's like this kind of like super America town, like it's almost like a religion. So there was just like American flags on everything for like a week downtown, which was pretty cool. Like part of the
That's
film.
pretty rad.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool.
they could do like Walking Dead.
There's probably more guns than flags though.
No.
And they did Resident Evil Part 2 was down
Resident
there.
Evil? Yep.
No way.
Yeah, they just
Everywhere.
paint all the White Walkers we got in there.
All sorts of stuff was filmed there. Yeah.
You should Google that and see if like
What do you want me to Google? Oh, it'd be nice.
how
My
many-
phone is the one that almost killed John. So I
how
can't
many.
Google
I mean,
it.
like how many films that they've actually places they Google like that's got to bring a lot of money to the infrastructure downtown, right?
Yeah, we see it.
Yeah,
We
it's
see,
supposed
you
to
get
be
your
the-
check?
What's that,
That's why
Brian?
that's why they keep Main Street looking so pretty, because it's like used for so much filming and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Were they shutting down that main little strip there where all the bistros and that are like
The
right up to
waterfall
right
is,
up,
I think.
is that right by the
I think they just
library?
lost a lot during COVID. I'm not sure what's going on now, but
They have it shut down now. They've been doing it for the past couple weeks.
is
Oh
it-
no. Yeah. They shut it down for summer so you can have like it's like
Yeah,
a patio
yeah,
session kind
yeah.
of.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, they do that up too. Yeah,
kind of thing.
great.
That's cool. That's something that they were talking about doing, and people are trying to fight it and stuff. But I think that's really important for the downtown adult.
It's
to have-
one little street. If they're worried about the driving, it's one little bloody street. It's not
It's
going
not
to be the end of the world.
Toronto. Like, geez.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what they shut that down for COVID then?
The
No,
street.
no, I think they shut it down to make it so you can just walk around. Is that what it is now?
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry, but I thought you said that it wasn't going during COVID. Like that street wasn't closed.
Well, because patios were open, right?
Yeah, but a lot of the places
Last
on
year, yeah.
closed because of COVID. So, but there's that big Mexican place is gone now, and I don't know. There's a bunch of places that were all closed. There's a lot of empty. streets.
That's not Spanish. You idiot. Arrivederci's Italian, I think. Arrivederci.
Manja.
Oh my god. Anyway, I'm still baffled. Like I remember I'm always gonna bring it back to like talking about like how this is our 100th episode. Ernie and I were sitting down here and we had a cell phone sitting on top of a flower vase.
That your wife was going to throw away.
And then we just put it up high. Like if we put the microphone towards us and high,
Yeah.
so we can just speak into
We
it. We'll
talk
get
into
good
it.
audio, right?
Yeah.
It should be good audio.
It's probably better than what I got when we did Bry's episode.
Yeah, actually, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
I mean, that's all I'm using over here.
No. But I mean, like we weren't doing video at that time. I used like a voice recorder and I turned it into an MP3 file, and then Ernie and I just.
Yeah, we recorded 4 of us sitting in a room.
Well, no, the first time it was just you and
3
me.
of us. Was it just me?
Just you and I.
Number one.
Yeah, it was just you two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you came on a little bit, a couple.
I think
after.
episode 10 was the first one I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You may other had that other doorknob.
What?
No.
I love him. Jesse, we're best friends.
Jesse.
We're best friends now. Yeah, fuck.
We should have got him to come on, but that was
Nah,
way
nah.
too many people.
Nah, too many voices.
Too many people.
Too many as it is.
Yeah.
Judge, shut up for a little while.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm
John-
doing all right over here.
John-
Okay.
You didn't wear the fucking hat.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Bri, I think the worst part about you not being around is we don't like get to like see each other coming and going, but like I know a lot of the people that used to tattoo here miss you around here, and we're all like, well, I don't know, where do we go now? Like there's
This is a long drive.
there's nobody big cool guy with beard tattoo me anymore, so
Well, there's Andy. Andy's awesome. You
Yeah.
gotta go all the way to Hamilton.
Oh,
all right.
Hamilton.
Ooh.
Oh,
We
yeah.
could do a road.
Yeah,
podcast.
no,
But
I,
I'll be back to do guest spots and stuff. I just gotta. I gotta sell my truck because these awesome gas prices. Get a car.
It's so good, right?
Oh yeah.
So
Love
good.
it.
I hear you.
I love it.
My plan is to come back a couple times a year and do like a week in Hamilton. So yeah.
well,
that was
please
cool.
let everyone in the world know so I can.
Yeah, of course.
I have a giant spot on my leg. I'd love you to finish up, my guy.
Yeah, man. I'd love to tattoo you again. Yeah.
So I have a solution for your truck. We'll join the club. We'll start a club.
want
It's
this
going to be
here?
called the No More Engine Club. We're just going to cut a hole in the floor and pedal it.
This guy.
I like it. I feel like the truck might be too heavy to push.
Cleats. Well, I've seen some of the
I
shit
went
you
out
lift.
for
The
dinner.
truck is nothing.
I went out for dinner. The wife.
You can't have a beer.
Well, I had a beer.
How are the kids and everything taking it down there?
One beer can.
Good.
Just
Yeah.
the one
Yeah.
kid,
My
right?
daughter's
One.
still in Ontario, and then
Yeah.
my son's here. And yeah.
Is the schooling like? Would you say the curriculum and everything's still pretty similar, or is it really different for them?
I should have got something lighter.
I think it's probably about the same. I think it's probably better that it's getting back to normal now. They're actually in class all year.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, man.
That is like my little one. She's super excited to go, and Chloe, she's so social. Like she really, really needs to be in school. Like that whole we were even doing her
Online stuff.
No. When she has her tutor. When she was doing her tutoring, she was doing that online, and now within the past 3 or 4 weeks, we've been doing it like at the church that we live up the road from here.
Oh yeah.
And she is like, it's so much better, Dad. She goes, I can actually see some of the things she's doing because they were trying to do it all over Skype and
Oh yeah.
second and third
That's
Windows.
lame.
Oh, it was so dumb.
Yeah, it's
But-
good for kids to be back to normal and be in school,
100%.
socialize, and doing normal things. Yeah.
Yeah.
John, you had like 18 kids at your house. What was
Yeah,
that like?
actually, no. I took my 17-year-old to get his G2 today.
Oh,
Yeah, he passed with flying colors. and
first
then
time.
First
Oh, I
try.
failed it
I
my
failed
first
the
time.
first
G2. G2's easy.
No,
I
I failed
passed
it.
mine first
I
time.
failed it.
Nope.
No
G1
problem.
twice. G1 once. No, G1 twice. G2 twice because I stalled it backing up. That went well.
How many times did you do your G?
Once.
Okay, good. I was
Yeah.
gonna say if you do that one twice.
No.
No.
I think what got me is I was driving a standard, and I also was driving
Oh.
my mom's red Mazda Miata with the top down. And the guy goes, "I don't
You got
think
a dude.
I don't think I can do this test
He's
with
like,
the
get
top
your hand
down."
off my knee.
It's a Mazda. No. He was like, "I don't think we can do this test with the top down. I gotta go ask." I'm like, "What does it matter?" And then he's just like, "Yeah, they said it was okay, but I'm not okay with it. How long does this take to put this
Oh,
up?" I'm like,
he failed you right there then.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, man,
That was-
I'm like,
should've
it's
just
not my
put the damn
car.
top
So
up.
I'm like, actually, I have no idea how to do it. I'm like, let's just rock this. And then he was just like,
I'd say it fell off.
I think he just went like this, F for fuck you, right away. And then we just drove around. And then he's like, yeah, you didn't yield at a railroad track too slow enough.
A yield. Oh,
He-
he was
he-
looking to fail.
He
you.
didn't. I didn't yield slow down enough at the railroad track, and something else about I don't know. That was basically the biggest thing. And he's just like, yeah, you're, and then you're stiff when you're shifting gears. Like it's like I'm like, nah, I think you're just stiff, you son of a bitch.
What? It was the shirt. You weren't wearing the shirt.
And then the next time I wasn't. Yeah, also I was like I was 17, 18, and I had a, little chip
A
off
bad
my
shirt.
shoulder.
Chip. Yeah, I
Little
think
chip
didn't
off
we
my
all?
shoulder for like authority figures. So I was just like, like I just like I was like, fuck that guy. Sorry, Dana, but yeah, that was probably why. Second time, good to go. First time, failed it. Ernie, what's your story?
I had the Mazda Miata as well.
Yep.
And then G2, I went to put it.
You know, it was the same guy too.
Probably. No, I had a girl. She
Okay.
was like, "This is really nice. Let's put the roof down." I got that one. I'm like, "Yeah." And then all of a sudden, I go to put it in first. No, when I stalled it. Oh, yeah. 'Cause it's,
That's
my
awesome.
Volkswagen was different than the Miata because Miata was short stick.
Your Volkswagen was a piece of
Shut
shit.
the fuck up. Shut the fuck. I love that car.
So did I.
And listen, you bastards.
So
I would get up.
So for the listeners, Ernie had a a Volkswagen Cabrio.
1980
Cabriolet.
Not cabriolet. It was a cabrio.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
And
that
it-
was the
and it-
beige one.
That was a cabriolet.
It was the blue one. Was the cabriolet?
Oh,
the beige one was the cabrio.
It was a blue cabriolet.
Yeah, man. It was like an
John
Asian
And that
one.
was stick shift too, right?
Yes, it was.
Oh yeah.
And there's no heat, and so in the wintertime we had to wear blankets.
These guys got racing slicks for tires in the middle of December.
No oil.
No
It didn't run on oil.
Man, that thing was a piece of shit.
You ran that thing
We-
to the ground.
We would all wear these Mexican blankets because there was no
No.
heat. In the wintertime, we're driving around with a blanket on.
I'm sure we didn't die in that car,
The
man.
best part was the one story where I think you do this one where Jeremy and I got into a fight. We're going down Preston to go to Tim Hortons.
Oh, yeah.
And it died right at the Tim Hortons, like right in the parking lot. Like I couldn't get it. I couldn't pay it to
Pretty
do
sure it's like
anything.
a battery issue.
So we're yelling
That's
at each
crazy.
other.
Yeah, we were pissed.
I told him go fuck himself, and then I
Yeah.
walked home.
He's like, I'm going home. I'm
No.
like, I don't care.
Here's the thing: I walked home and didn't.
Okay, from the Tim Hortons down by the No Frills. You know the Tim Hortons down by No Frills
Yeah.
downtown. He's down there, and then he walks all the way up to Sean's Hill by himself.
I went to bed.
What? No, you know
Hang on.
that's the cabriolet. But tell them what you did to the cabrio.
No.
At TA.
No, not yet. So then Ernie goes home and then goes to bed and doesn't tell anybody. Jeremy's still waiting for someone to pick him up at the Tim Hortons.
So my dad comes down and he's like, "Where's Jeremy?" I'm like, "I don't fucking care."
And I'm still sitting down there. And then my dad shows up. He's like, "Oh, so we boosted. I think we boosted the Volkswagen."
No, it just started the next day. It just started up.
He just fucking walked home. Left me there.
Do you have brothers, Brian?
Yeah, I got two older brothers. Yeah.
Oh, so you know the deal with brothers then, eh? I don't have one, so
You do.
Well,
We're fucking
yeah,
brothers.
these
Shut
guys-
your damn mouth.
I've known these guys for what, 25, 24 years?
John and I met at a grade 6 soccer pitch where I ripped his shirt off his back.
Yeah,
You
man.
were in grade 5 though, right?
Oh, grade 5.
Yeah,
grade
he was
5.
great. It was grade 5. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Whoa,
Mr.
Whoa, whoa. Second ago was grade 6. Now it's grade 5. Come on.
Hang on.
This is
Hang
the 4 years
Well,
the podcast.
the
24.
problem here, the problem is like, so halfway through grade 5, I got kicked out of private school.
Yes.
Okay.
So, and then I moved to from private to public, where I met John at Preston. What is it? Preston Parkway.
Preston Parkway.
Yeah. Way to go,
Parkway
Dolphins.
Public School. Yeah.
Dolphins. Yeah, it was
Dolphins.
the Dolphins.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
Parkway Dolphins.
no, it was
That's it.
yeah. I guess so. Yeah. Parkway
Yeah.
Dolphins.
So, in grade 5, John and I were playing soccer together. Didn't know each other. He was running. I wanted the ball. I grabbed the back of his shirt and ripped it right off his back.
Oh yeah, I went back to class and I went in with this like fucking Tarzan toga looking white tee,
and he
all
no, no, no.
dirty. and-
Yeah, he fell and like flipped
Oh
and shit
yeah,
on
it
the
was
ground.
dirty as hell. Ripped. My chest was out.
And also, John's hair at the time was down to
Oh
his
yeah,
eyes.
man, I had a lot more hair.
He had like hair down to like here, all over his face. So
Yeah.
he's covered in dirt. His shirt's ripped. He goes in there. He sits down. And the teacher goes, John, you okay? And he's just, and John's like, "Ugh, dirty. Just his shirt's fucking. He got mauled by a bear. And then the teacher gave him a shirt that was like had his name on it or
He
something.
knows- it was a Rawlings shirt.
Yeah, but that's his name.
But that was his name, Mr. Rawlings as well. It was
yeah.
and he
Oh,
he
fuck.
kept maxi pads in his desk.
Yeah. He that John borrowed a blue shirt. Oh, and then John's face when he came back with the shirt on was even better. I
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
because
"Ugh."
it had his name on it, and I was like, I gotta wear this goddamn t-shirt. It was brutal.
But then we didn't
Weird.
really like. You didn't even like tell on me or anything. You're just like some fucking dupe shit. Rip my shirt. And
Yeah, oh yeah, probably. No, I don't rat people out, man.
yeah.
I'm good like that.
That's the story of how John and I met. Yeah.
Got a few bodies buried. Oh wait, we're not supposed to talk about that.
We're live,
You don't talk about Fight Club.
Shut up.
man. But Bry, you what school? So you grew up in Preston, right? Though.
No, I grew up in Kitchener.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't move to Cambridge until I was tattooing there for quite a while already. So I started working in Cambridge in like 2002. And then I think I moved there maybe in like 2005, somewhere in then.
Yeah, but what schools did you go to then? Like, what was like your
I went to Cameron Heights.
Cameron? Yeah,
Cameron.
yeah.
Yeah. I went to Centennial for like 7 and 8 in Waterloo. And then I went to like Alpine and Kitchener for like grade 5 and 6. And then before that, I was in Peterborough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Went
That's
to,
Peterborough's nice.
yeah.
I like
Yeah,
it. I like
it's
it.
okay.
I like the up north. It's
doesn't
nice
know
because you still got
Peterborough.
cell service up there, but like
yeah.
far.
Yeah, my friend's
He
got
doesn't know
went
Peterborough.
to outside of Peterborough, and that's super nice.
Ernie, I can
I do know Peterborough, you curly-headed fuck.
curly head.
Curl head.
Barely head.
I'll take curls better than what I got.
Yeah. Man,
I do. I drove it every day for 2 years.
Ernie would be gone for the whole week working up in Peterborough. That's what he's.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
But
Actually, I just got back from the Philippines last
You
week.
Oh, you did just get back from the
Yeah,
Philippines.
I was there for 2.5 weeks.
Were you
Whoa.
grabbing shit from the top row for them, or were they tall?
Whoa.
No,
Are
but
you saying they're short?
well,
Oh.
the majority of them are. Yeah,
Okay.
I stood out like.
What was that like?
Giant though. Imagine Bry.
Oh, yeah,
God
no.
damn, they'd
Oh
be
my
like,
God!
Right,
Like,
you would
Brian
be
would
like,
"Call
"Who's this
911."
Sasquatch? It's Godzilla. But no, it was a good trip. It was a really good trip. But yeah, I stood out like a sore thumb, and but yeah, we did some
Any
traveling.
crazy
around the
stories?
city. Only the one.
Are you allowed to say it?
Well, yeah, it's kind of sad, but at the same
no.
time.
No, don't tell us.
So okay,
We're
so
laughing here. Come on.
so for starter, oh yeah, I won't say it, but just okay. This is what it was like in Manila. So I was in the center of Manila for 2.5 weeks, and if let's say you lived in Toronto, what's the population of Toronto?
a lot.
6
A
million.
lot. Yeah.
Okay.
1,000.
600,000. No, six. What are you getting at?
Going to Google it?
Google it.
6
Hang on.
million. Yeah,
I'll go
whatever.
with it.
Anyway, so Manila is about the same size as Toronto, roughly. It's a little bit smaller than Toronto, and it's a population of 50 million.
Holy.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're the entire population of the
Toronto
Philippines.
is 2.9 million.
Yeah. Now imagine 50 million in the same space as Toronto.
That's a lot of human
It's a
beings.
lot of people, man. And it was their entire country, its population is 150 million, and all the islands combined
Mhm.
are literally the size of like southern Ontario. That's the entire
Just
country.
like southern, like
If you put all their islands, because it's made up of a bunch of islands, so there's
Mhm.
different islands, put them together, and that makes up about the size of southern Ontario. You can fit all their islands in Lake Ontario,
whoa.
and it's 150 million people.
So like it was pretty interesting to
Dude,
walk around.
driving there, it was nuts. It was so stressful driving, and you're just surrounded by
drive?
bikes. No,
I was gonna
we had a
say,
driver.
oh
We
my
had a
God,
driver
dude.
over there, and like, I was like commending this driver because he was like driving like Formula One, like weaving, ducking through traffic, people on bikes everywhere. Like it's like Friday the 13th at Port Dover. Every minute of the day there, it's just so many scooters. The roads are jam packed. If it's a 3-lane highway, it's for some reason it's 5 lanes wide because everyone's just you drive in 2 lanes. Like you're reserving lanes for yourself so you can fight through traffic there. You're
Did
driving
you just
this
close
close
your
to-
eyes?
I was gonna say,
did
were you in the
just, like-
taxi? Just like give me
like-
there.
No,
Domino
it was like
Cristo,
we
Spirito
had like this
Sancti.
Nissan minivan, and the driver was amazing though. He was ducking through traffic like it was nothing. And I said, dude, I'm gonna start a transporting business in Toronto. I'm like, you can come drive for me. You'll laugh at our traffic
Oh my!
because it was just bonkers there, man.
I think you probably just get acclimatized to it. You think?
After a while, yeah, and the air quality there is not very good.
I was gonna ask you that. What was it like breathing the air there?
It's honestly, it's there's diesel smell in the air.
Was it hot?
Oh yeah, it was like 40 degrees every day.
Could you
Humid.
see like a fog? Like when you
Oh
looked
yeah,
out?
like from my hotel room, yeah, you could see.
like a haze, right?
Oh yeah, that smoggy haze, but it's thicker than normal.
Because they say like California, like when you look out from the hills, like you can just see like the haze
Yeah.
from that. And they said like when COVID was at its peak,
You could
like,
actually see better.
you could see better because there's less cars on the road, right?
Yeah, I believe it. And
Man.
there was a few mornings I could see the mountains from my hotel room, but most of the time, just hazy, foggy kind of look over the city the whole time.
I've heard that it's that part of the world is the most like it's like they don't really think about smog as something as like an issue. Like, you know what I mean? Like we think like we look at Toronto or Hamilton, we see smog and we're like working on it. But
yeah, like their infrastructure is not the greatest, but I mean, the area that I was in was pretty modernized for the most part. It was a more touristy area, but we did travel outside, like where the hotel is, and went to a few markets, and we went to the old Spanish prison, got to see where like the Spaniards tried to take over the Philippines and stuff like that, and yeah, they got some pretty cruel tactics.
Is it really historic there?
Yeah, there's a lot of historic land sites. I got some pictures on my phone that I took. And
I don't want to see them.
I know you don't. I'm not gonna show them to you. My battery's dying.
Okay.
I gotta preserve that battery power.
Yeah.
So, but all in all, man, it was a great trip, and it was very productive. Like I worked 6 days a week. I only had 2 days off for the entire.
my God. So you were doing recruitment for your job, right?
Yeah. So I got sent down. So I had to do skill evaluations for butchers, and I evaluate their skill set. And
What was that like?
it was different than because they don't work in an industrial establishment like I do, right? So, they process animals a little bit differently. Their tactics are different. However, like the slaughter part of it is pretty well the same, except ours is all automated, and they're a lot slower. Their knife skills aren't as good as someone who works in an industrial environment, because you got to be fast. It's quick. You got to have a razor sharp knife. Like you could turn and Ginsui some guy's head right off with a swing of the knives there. Like they're that sharp, and they have to be, right? Because you're moving. And but yeah, some of them, their knife skills weren't the greatest, but there was a few that were like, yeah, these guys are good butchers. They got some good butchers there.
So what would your company do then? Would they put them up in houses down there, or would they set
Here,
them up
he's bringing
to-
them here.
No,
He's
they
bringing them
bring-
here.
yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying to you.
Yeah.
Like, would you set them up in houses that
I'm
the
not
company
totally
has?
I'm not part of the that part of it, but I do know I think we get apartments. They come, they pay for they pay the rent.
Mhm.
We don't pay for it, they pay for it, and we do some light furnishing, and then the rest of the furnishing they do with the income they make, and then they just a lot of them come so they can send money back home, right?
I was gonna say and is this full time, or is this kind of
man.
they have a contract, and then once that contract's done,
Well, yeah, they're on a government. It's called an LMIA
visa or something?
Yeah,
like that, right?
so it's all
Yeah.
government regulated and everything. So I don't do that part of it. Someone else on my team does that. So I don't know all the details for how to do all that stuff. But yeah, so I just evaluated butchers, and we did some good recruiting.
Did you have some? Was the food good there?
Yeah, food was great. The hotel food was really good. Lots of options, and then even going out to eat, there's some really nice restaurants. Actually, we went to this Italian restaurant.
Eastside Mario's.
No, they don't have Eastside Mario's there. But
Olive Garden.
They do have Wendy's. They have Tim Hortons there.
What?
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, there's Tim Hortons in the
Nice.
Philippines.
Did you cry when you walked in? Oh,
I'm home.
Canada.
No.
What's the rest of the song, Jerry?
Yeah,
home
you
man
don't-
native
you don't
land.
know it.
I can speak
I
it.
did
I can.
Google it on your phone.
I
want
can.
the French.
I can sing it in
Yeah.
French.
Damn it.
This guy's good. This
This
guy's good.
Fourne c'est la toi.
No, that's not it.
This guy's good. You guys remember in school where they would do it half English, half French?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you were not.
Oh,
you
yeah.
were. He wasn't at the French part
French
yet.
French
That's
immersion.
right.
Yeah, French
Yeah,
immersion.
Get fucked.
yeah. Petit poisson, hello.
Petit poisson, le petit chien.
Little fish, hello.
Poisson, poisson,
Les
gaz,
Français.
poisson gazeuse. Oh, did I tell you? Have I told you this story, John? When I went to Quebec,
Keep going.
I don't want. I want to talk to Bry too. I don't want to just talk the whole
No.
time. I feel like Bry's just hanging over there, and I wish Bry was here in real life.
I know. Me too,
Hi.
actually. And
Yeah.
It'd be a different dynamic for sure.
Let me ask a couple more questions to Bry, and we'll get into my stupid stories. Okay, is that okay?
Yeah.
So what's it? Do you feel like tattooing over there is is the same kind of like clientele, or are things a little bit different tattooing there now that you kind of settled in, Bry?
It's fairly the same. There's tattooers are all doing their kind of individual styles, and people are going to them for that. I feel like there's a lot of younger tattooers that really focus on one style.
Oh yeah.
Do a little bit of everything, I think that's part of my generation and stuff too. So I've found kind of a good spot to tattoo people, because I'll do a little bit of anything, If you just bring me some crazy ideas, I can do it in a bunch of different styles.
Yeah.
So for me, that's worked out really well here. But I think in general, tattooing's kind of somewhat the same everywhere now with the internet and Instagram. Kind of like you're able to see all these different styles. You know, like every city has people specializing in different styles, Japanese and traditional American and dot work styles. So yeah, I mean, honestly, it's pretty much the same here, just on a much smaller scale. So.
I always wonder too, like when a tattoo artist like yourself, when you guys do a piece and it's something that's inspired by like a couple like pictures that they sent you, would you be afraid to post it now with everything being so like social media? Afraid of like somebody coming back and being like, "Hey, I did this like back 10 years ago. It looks very similar." Like, I don't know. I think I would keep it to myself. I don't know, but I'd be posting everything that I did because you'd be worried about somebody coming back and be like, "I drew that 14 years ago for my sister's cousin's boyfriend's roommate."
I don't copy tattoos, so it's not really an issue.
Well, I know you don't, but I'm just saying, like, if you had, like, if they gave you like something like to go off of, and you do your own spin on it, you know what I mean? Somebody's still thinking they could come back and be like, "Hey, I drew a hat on a crocodile 14 years ago."
Not really. I mean, because custom, there's guys that'll just copy stuff, but that's
there
not,
is.
You ever worry about people like copying your stuff?
I don't care. Go for it. You know, nothing is original. Like everything's been done.
That's true, right? We're living.
When I do stuff, I like it to be custom, but like the same things get done over and over and over. And there's nothing wrong with that.
I'd be really mad if
I don't know anybody else making cool
I was gonna
photos
say,
of stomping Tom.
I'd be
fucking
really
Connors.
mad if somebody took it, put it on their wall.
Oh my god,
If someone wants to do that too, do it. You know.
we should get Stomping Tom tattoos when Bry comes back into town.
Oh man, that would be so awesome.
You should do it on your face, Ernie.
Would you get it with
You
me?
should become.
Okay,
We'll see.
okay,
Stomping
no.
Tom.
Hang on. Second idea. We both get Red Devil lure tattoos.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Bry,
Yeah,
down.
Nice, I'm down.
Okay.
Red Devil for
Up top.
yeah.
John, you want to get tattoos with us?
I'll let you know. What, you can finish my dragon for me if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or redo it.
Dragon on the floor.
Yeah, dragon. Dragon these nuts.
John, when's the last time you got tattooed?
It's been
1996.
No, dude. I was
17
like
years ago.
I was 12 or 8 years old in '96 or 10 years old.
I'm joking. That's,
But,
that's what's called a joke at Huber.
No, the last time I got one was probably
We were
20
18?
No, 27. I got my
27.
Yeah, I got my dragon done on my back. You haven't seen my dragon?
Mm-mm.
Take your shirt off.
No, I'm not taking.
Whip
my
it
shirt
off.
No,
That's the.
Whip it out.
Hey, for all the people.
that's for the.
Dance monkey.
That's for the explicit
That's-
podcast.
That's for our Patreon only.
This
dog.
is,
no, we don't have that.
PM&A podcast after hours.
That's right. Oh, sure.
Yeah. So
When
I
the
re-
mics don't.
now
fall
I'm
down.
really excited for Bry just to hang out with him again, but just like for him to come back in town and get tattooed.
Yeah, I'll do the Red Devil lure. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, Bry, are we thinking in the next year maybe coming back or?
Oh yeah, I'm hoping this summer I can, but I'm just gonna see what happens. So yeah, see what happens.
shit.
Definitely within the next year. So yeah, I'll let you know.
Okay. Yeah. Dude.
Done.
Yeah, we totally gotta. You got 2 spots. Keep it open.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah, and I'll bring you some treats and eats too, donuts and stuff.
You bring treats?
Well, you,
Don't rely on that because somebody, no names, owes me a coffee and a donut still. Haven't seen it.
well, when
Nope.
I see you like
Nope.
once a week, so
Well, guess what? I have a house and I have a doorbell.
actually, dipshit, I sent you donuts to your house and then they got fucking raided by ants.
Well,
Hey, okay,
That was a
story time.
long time ago.
Story time. I got free donuts for some reason from like Lady Glazed Donuts, and I sent them to
shout out
Ernie's
to Lady
house.
Glaze.
No,
We
don't
like your
shout.
donuts.
Don't shout out to Lady
Why?
Glazed Donuts. They make good donuts, but
They
they
make
don't.
good donuts.
They don't
just
follow up. They don't follow up their freaking refunds.
You didn't put ant pesticide on it.
So
What are you doing?
I sent Ernie donuts, a half a dozen, to his house to get delivered,
Yeah.
and they just dropped them off and then left them on the park.
Didn't ring the doorbell.
What do you think's gonna happen? You got sweets and treats sitting outside. Who guess? Anybody guess?
Ants in your pants.
Homeless people.
Ants covered her. So Ernie goes, thanks for the donuts. He opens up the box and it's covered in ants.
I can see the trail going.
Road
So-
This is gonna be
So I sent you your donuts, but
good. That was a long time
your
ago.
neighborhood friendly ants got into them. Not my
Doesn't
fault.
count.
Not my fault.
Doesn't count.
Yeah. Okay. Well, next weekend I'm off. We'll hang out. I'll get you a donut.
No, I don't want it now. No, now that I forced you into it, it's forceful donut.
Wait a second. Last time I went to Granddad's Donuts in
Yep.
Hamilton, I brought you
Yep.
back a ghost. That's okay, Bry. We're just shooting shit.
What?
Last time I went to Granddad's Donuts in Hamilton. You ever been there?
Nope.
Do you eat donuts? Say, like, ever go there?
Not really. Like only when my kids want them.
Oh fuck!
I'll
Maybe
get a
I'm just a
donut.
fat piece of shit. I guess.
Yep.
So I went to Hamilton, got donuts from Granddad's Donuts. Amazing. They're like old school.
Is that the one that didn't have a lot, or is that the other one?
We drove there. Remember?
We drove there.
Yeah.
That was the one I said. Remember, I was like, they got a lot of old donuts. They got a lot of old donuts. They got a whole lot of old people sitting in there.
So it's like Granddad's is like the old way Tim Hortons used to make their donuts, which are really rad. It's not though. And Ernie really likes these old donuts called Ghostbusters. Last time I went, which was a couple months ago, I got Ernie a Ghostbuster, and I dropped it off at his house.
When I went, guess what they didn't have?
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
That's not my fault.
So I Ghostbusters.
I
that
tried.
place.
I
You
tried.
know what? It just sounds like you don't want to take accountability for your actions.
See?
Well,
I know.
like,
He's not deluding. He's
Ernie,
alluding.
let's go right now.
they're closed, so
They're closed.
He's at the door.
Can't even go to fucking Red Eye. They're closed.
they're closed, and they also sell it within like 10 minutes. Shout out to Larry from Red Eye Cafe and Megan. You guys are rad as Chad. You came on the podcast twice in the last 100 episodes.
And
So, like,
Dom,
so-
stop getting killed by ghosts, brother.
You've been on twice.
Yes.
This is third time.
This is my
Bry's
third,
been
yeah.
on twice. This is third time. So you both have been on 3 times.
Trice.
Ernie and I have been on the podcast
I've been on it
100 times.
100 times.
101 times.
Every day.
And like, I can't, I kind of get in trouble for saying this sometimes. You and I had, what did we have on? That guy with the big shirts, One Bone. We had One Bone on, and I mistakenly said like, we've had some amazing guests on, some crazy people,
And then we got this guy.
and then I kind of like alluded to like other people that were like better than him accidentally. I'm like, no, that's not what I meant. I meant like Sue Akins from Life Below Zero came on the podcast and talked to us, and she was like, I had to literally shoot a laser up to the moon and then back again just so I could get internet in my house.
That's how she was getting in.
That's how far fucking north she is. She
Holy
has like
shit.
some
She had to
crazy
bounce
shit.
the service
So
off the
when
moon.
I say like we've had crazy guests on, that's the only reason I mean like crazy as like not like popular or like, you know what I mean?
Can't
We've had
read your
some
mind, Jeremy.
we've had some popular people on that don't give a shit about coming on. I'll go right and say that. Don't even give us a shout out.
Damn.
Don't even say, hey, I was on that podcast. They don't give a shit.
Yeah, what about now there, Captain Chuckles?
Hey,
Yeah.
when I was making my YouTube videos,
Not talking
I was
about no.
always shouting
I'm
you guys
not
out.
talking
you.
about these two guys.
Not you.
Ernie and I had a recent guest on, and he kind of like stonewalled us, just like, no,
Yep.
I'm not telling nobody I was on that podcast.
Looking you in the fucking eyes, bro.
Yeah. Well, oh yeah, I'll repost it after I come back from wherever you were doing. You didn't, and it wasn't fun.
Oh.
Yeah. PM&A podcast. We'll stick to the positivity, but
Punch you.
that was not nice.
I'm gonna punch you in
Don't
the,
be nice.
I'm gonna punch you in the twat.
He wasn't nice, man. I don't like that. I don't like that. First time I've ever actually
Spread
like
the love.
spoken about that. Spread the positivity. He goes, oh, like I don't even care now. I'm moving on. But you know what I mean, Ernie?
Don't do it again.
Now from now on, I'm gonna make people sign like a release form.
release
Like,
form.
hey, you come on the podcast.
to.
You have to tell people you were on it.
Give me your fucking Instagram account.
Give me your password. I'm gonna go on and repost it.
Oh my god.
I'm kidding. Hey, you were busy?
Oh,
No big deal. But I've messaged you on Skype. I've messaged you on Instagram from 2 different accounts, and you didn't. Yeah, whatever.
But so my question is did he go around like deliberately saying he's not going to tell anybody?
no,
No, you didn't
No,
do
he
it.
So he just ghosted.
Yeah.
he ghosted us.
Okay, well that was probably.
It's like going on a
more-
date. We went on a
more mature
hang
thing
on.
We
to
went
do.
to
Hang
a
on.
steak dinner.
We took him
I
out for
didn't-
a beautiful steak dinner for an hour and about 20 minutes, and then he never called us back again.
We're a fucking saint.
Yeah.
Jeremy is a fucking saint.
Jesus Christ.
Not gonna say any names,
But
but you know who you are.
We even didn't fuck up his audio.
Beautiful
Yeah.
audio.
Yeah.
Anyway,
This handsome young
Look,
man
this
here showed up
handsome
again.
Son of a bitch just keeps coming back.
Yeah.
Same with you.
I feel kind of like left out that I don't have this fucking beard, but
Or a
Okay.
hat.
Just mine off and you can tape
I only
this
hit,
on there.
I hit puberty like last week. So.
I want to ask this. Here, I'm gonna go off in a completely different direction. Bry, you once told me that Scandinavian genes, like the people they depict Vikings, they're actually not as tall as people think they are. Is that true?
Yeah. Like back, like in those days, Vikings were short for that time. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
But
feminine looking, and they rode ponies.
What's feminine looking though?
There was very little. This is like stuff I read on Wikipedia. There's very little difference between men and women's face structures. They basically both look the same. Yeah.
What year was that though? Because wouldn't you say
That's
like in the
13,
the
1400s.
50s though? Didn't they all dress like dandies around then
Hang
too
on.
though?
Bry's talking.
Just asking.
I don't know. I don't know what the year. Yeah.
I'm gonna say like 1432.
Okay.
So like if you go
Whatever
back,
Viking times, you know.
so
Yeah.
like
Ragnar.
Yeah.
Whenever that show was filmed.
no. What's that guy? What's that Viking? What's that guy's name? The main Viking off of Vikings.
Ragnar?
Ragnar Lothbrok.
Right? Yeah.
man.
So that was an actual guy. That guy was.
You know, a lot of
but-
people
but-
say I'm
But
like
Bry
him.
is saying that he was short as shit. So like, you got this short son of a bitch coming up with an axe. Like, I'll choke you out, buddy.
You get that?
Hold him by the forehead.
I get Ragnar and I get Vince Vaughn. People say I look like Vince Vaughn.
You sound like Vince Vaughn.
I sound like Vince Vaughn.
That's
yeah.
that's what he said.
That's what
He
it
said he
was.
sounded like
Sorry.
Vince Vaughn.
I sound like Vince Vaughn.
No, you
like
do not.
Ragnar Lothbrok.
No, you do not.
Yeah, I do.
But like, it's
Yeah, I
interesting.
do.
I'm totally going off on like some crazy thing, but like, Brian and I have talked about this. Like, Joe Rogan's always saying stuff, and it's like,
Yeah.
nah, you know what? You don't. He's always saying kind of stuff that like is not always true. Like he's always saying, yeah, you know, the Scandinavians were like these giants and like stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, it's not actually historically based. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
There's lots of stuff that we just like repeat that's just not true, right? Like
Mm.
you got to go look it up, make sure there's,
fact check.
Like space is real. Bullshit.
Birds are real. No, they're not.
birds are fake for sure.
Birds are fake. 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all
100%.
just.
I
They're
am
all,
not.
they're all spies for the
Yeah,
government.
that's right. They're all
They're
government
I had a
spies.
ghost land in my back seat once when I had a convertible. It wasn't a bird.
What?
Yeah, I had a seagull. It was coming across,
Oh,
and all of a sudden, mine off the windshield in the back seat.
did you
Seagull.
did you nurse him back?
I
To,
grabbed it by the
did
wing
you
and I
nurse him back to health?
flung it in there. Jesus.
You know
no.
what I don't? You know what I don't see a lot here by the sea is seagulls.
No.
Really?
We're all in Ontario at fucking the grocery store.
Bullshit.
Yep.
They're the grocery store. They're the grocery store. What? Okay, come up.
There's crows everywhere here, but there's
Shithawks.
I don't ever. Sometimes you see seagulls, but there's barely any seagulls. Yeah.
Yeah,
come
they're
up
not.
with what?
They're not birds of the sea. They're
No.
grocery store birds. So
They're
what would be
grocery
another
store
word?
Gulls. Yeah, grocery gulls.
Trash
Yeah.
cans on wings.
Anybody?
It's always been shithawks.
I got
That's
nothing
what I
on
was calling
No,
it.
seagulls.
no.
Yeah.
No little name. Anyone?
Except they are just really annoying.
I would think that you'd see a lot of more eagles where you are. Wouldn't that
There's
be true?
eagles everywhere. I see.
I
bald
bet.
eagles all the time. At least
We've
Yeah.
got
Yeah,
one
those
or
are big
two down
birds,
here, I
man.
think.
Yeah, Kitchener. There's a couple.
And
Yeah,
that one
I've
on
seen them when I went golfing at Dune Valley there on just off
Mhm.
the 401.
isn't that one that where that nest is, or is that a hawk?
No, that's
Oh.
an osprey. That's an osprey.
Yeah, that might. Yeah, he might be right.
I am right. I know
Isn't
a lot
that
about
that
birds. I am a bird fanatic.
You could say,
Osprey.
never
Yeah,
mind.
he knows his stuff.
I know my stuff.
This guy's good.
But
He's
I
a
know in
birdman.
the Great River, there's a bunch of bald eagles there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, I know towards
St.
oh,
Mary's too.
shoot, not Breslau, but towards Blair, in that Blair
Blair.
area.
That's what he just said.
Yeah. That used to be an eagle.
You know
But then
where else they have him is Blair.
I'm just
Oh, yeah.
saying.
We'll be back after this message.
Hang on. Hang on.
We'll be right back.
Did you know that they actually because there was a nesting site of the eagles there during a certain type of the year, they would stop construction because it was interfering with the nesting site of the eagles
yeah.
because of the noise. Yeah, that's what the region came in. Like, isn't there things like what even when you do Ernie, where like you have to like worry about these
stupid
birds,
fucking birds.
but they're an endangered species.
Oh,
species.
stupid. Yeah, nesting swallows or barn swallows.
And what they do is they go into the dirt and shit.
Yeah, so if we have an incline and it comes to be a straight up face, they'll burrow in and make a nest inside. See, I'm doing it on the camera. I'm doing it good. Bird comes in, they make a nest in here.
Biology
So-
by Ernie.
So what we have to do is we actually have to have it on an angle of repose. That way,
Ooh.
angle of
Did you hear that
repose.
word he just
I paid a lot for that
I
word.
concur.
So then they can't make a
Vis-a-vis.
nest. Because what would happen
Accordingly.
is we would come in with bulldozers and stuff, and then we would go, no more nest. And then we'd fill it all in, and then the conservationists would come in and give you a ticket and say, don't do it again. So then what
We
they
did
would
it again.
So we did it again.
Whoa.
So it's like,
Fuck your birds.
dead. Not us. But so now we put up bird houses and stuff like that, so that way they can do that. And then actually some sites they'll put up like fake birds, like they'll put up fake owls and fake hawks just to keep them away.
Fake birds.
Plastic birds.
It works.
Jesus.
You know what's really
Like
cool
hawks,
is
you
the
mean?
dump.
Do you mean hawks?
Yeah.
Like a fake hawk?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like a plastic one, but then after a while they figure it out and then they make a nest in him.
Yeah.
Whoa. I actually saw those hawks at the
That's some
dump,
weird shit.
and I kind of wanted to see one fuck up a seagull, but they're like, no, they just scare them away. I'm like,
Oh, you
this
mean
is
there's like a
stupid.
guy who's
This is
specific?
stupid.
There's a guy who's specifically there with a
Yeah,
hawk just
hawk
to scare them
master.
away.
Yeah,
We should get him in the podcast.
we should.
There's a lake down in the States that is so acidic from just like
yeah.
and there's
I know
you
you're
know what I'm talking about.
I know
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about.
And they literally just shoot guns into the water to scare the birds away. That's their job.
And they have drones.
Really?
And they have like robot
yeah,
planes
boats
and like
and stuff, and they make sounds and like brr, 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 and then like it's to
Really?
keep the birds off the lake because they'll
it's
like
acidic.
it'll burn their bodies and kill them.
Yep.
So their sole job is to just shoot and make noises and shoot lasers at them and stuff to scare them out of the water
No
and
way.
keep them out of
Shit.
it. Yeah, so they don't get.
I want that job.
Well, the problem is it's a giant fucking like little lake.
Yeah, it's huge.
And then so like these birds they migrate and
Isn't
then
it like Tennessee or something like
I
that?
don't know,
I
but it's
forget where it is.
crazy. And
I
like
mean-
there's
There's like I love guns, but like I feel like there's a better solution to that than just shooting at the birds to make them.
No, they don't kill the birds. They
What
just
if they fix? What if they fix?
imagine they accidentally shoot it. Oh
You
shit!
know? That's
In
so
the
embarrassing.
water.
It was
Oh,
it was the
sorry.
water that got it.
We'll just fire at the birds until fucking forever or whatever. You know? I'm not coming, but we'll just keep firing at them.
There's like a whole shore of dead birds. We're like, blame it on the lake.
Are we supposed to keep the birds alive? Fuck the birds.
So yeah, you heard of that, eh? That was I watched. It was like a did you watch the
Dude.
documentary or whatever it was?
Dude, there's no
Yeah, I
way
saw
that you
that.
and I don't watch the same stuff. We
It's
are
true, right?
Yeah, we're interested in the exact same
I
thing.
just finished watching season 6 of Peaky Blinders.
Fuck yeah, you did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's good, right?
I
It's good,
love
right?
I love that
Boom.
show.
Fuck
Peaky
yeah, you
Blinders is
did.
amazing.
Bry, did
Mhm.
you watch Peaky Blinders?
No, I don't like their stupid hats. I can't watch it.
But it's got a razor in it. Come on.
Have you?
That's cool.
I just like
That's
Tom
what I-
Hardy. He has. He
Oh my
was
god!
the best, man.
Yeah, Alfie Solomon.
Alfie.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he was gangster as fuck.
Dude, that's a great show.
Yeah, it is, man.
What was you gonna say?
Bry, have you ever
Oh.
tattooed somebody who wanted a Peaky
He was gonna
Blinders?
say
Oh,
something,
sorry,
right?
sorry.
Oh. No, I was just gonna say I watched a good movie, Old Henry. Have you guys seen that?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Henry?
Yes, I saw it.
Yeah.
It was so good. Don't spoil it. There's a huge
Oh, yeah.
spoiler. Oh my god.
He's a
Great
huge
movie.
spoiler.
It's on
Yeah.
Netflix. People watch Old Henry, then DM me what you think of it. Maybe,
Yeah.
please. You don't? Maybe. That
Oh,
guy
The
definitely
only-
won't.
The only thing I'll say is like if you like seeing people get shot in the eye, this is the movie for you. You know?
Just the eye.
Oh,
Eye shot.
I love a good eye shot.
Eye shot.
Oh, yeah.
Also, if you're a fan of old westerns, because it has
Yeah.
that kind of like theme and like
Yeah.
trend. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh.
Fuck yeah, man, that's a great movie.
Super good. Yeah.
Brian, have you ever had anybody that said, "Can you tattoo a Peaky Blinders theme tattoo on me"?
No, I don't think so.
Thank God.
I've tattooed those wacky looking hats before on people, but
Hmm.
I don't know if it was related or
Yeah, those are Bryson DeChambeau love boys.
Who's that?
He's a PGA golfer. He wears one of those hats.
We don't.
You guys never heard Bryson?
we don't
DeChambeau?
follow golf in this podcast.
Oh.
You're about. I'm gonna turn your
This is
mic
the
off.
first
Mike.
time. Hang on.
I'm about to get kicked out.
Hold
of here,
on.
Brian.
This is the first time on the
Say something.
podcast after
Say
100
me.
episodes someone
There
has
we-
mentioned anything to
There
do
we
with
go.
golf.
So go ahead.
John,
John,
please
you got-
proceed.
You got
No,
1
no.
minute. You got 1 minute. Go.
Man.
And golf.
Golf is great. Play it. What do you want me to do? You've killed me.
Hey, you still got 45 seconds.
45 seconds.
Hey.
Zip it.
Okay. Has anyone played golf here at all?
Yep, like twice.
You know
Twice.
what? I don't
Okay.
play golf. I play.
Brian, you
Boy,
ever golf? You ever been golfing?
No, never. No.
Hey,
Oh,
I've
right.
only gone golfing with you like maybe 3 times.
Yeah, the last time he went, all his clothes ended up on the front lawn.
Don't. That's a story for another day. Yep. Thanks a lot, Mom.
I
Yeah.
play a little. I play a little game called Boy. I sure hope to see. I get to see this ball again.
Cheers.
Oh,
Brian,
I don't know if this counts. Yeah. I don't know if
virtual
this-
cheers.
But
Virtual
one time
cheers.
my
Fuck face.
tire went flying off my truck and went into the golf course, like
Oh, by the Cambridge Hospital?
hospital. Yeah. And
Yeah.
Oh,
security
shit.
guard helped me find my wheel. We never found it, man.
Does that count? That counts as getting it in the sand trap.
Probably in the water.
Hole in one.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you didn't
So
find it?
I golfed. Yeah.
That's so you were on a golf course.
No, I was just driving down fucking King Street or whatever that road is called. Yeah.
Lost your tire.
All right,
Yeah.
40 seconds is up.
Oh, is that concession there? Yeah.
He was on the back 9.
He was on the back 9. Brian was using his Dodge Ram. Was that what were you driving?
We
little
were
guy.
driving his Dodge Dakota, pulling up to the 8th hole.
Driver. It was a driver.
He had a par 0 at that point, and
Yeah.
then he threw his tire in.
Yeah.
Remember that
Yeah.
one time we went to Dune Valley?
Probably ran over a birdie.
Remember
Whoa.
that? Do you remember that time we went to Dune Valley and you duffed your tee shot, and then you
On the
Happy
401?
Gilmore'd it, and
Yeah.
you just crushed it. It
Yeah.
literally went like
I
300
got
yards.
mad.
It literally went. It was a par. I think it was like a 480-yard par 4. He duffs his tee shot about maybe 60 yards.
That was a duff.
Yeah,
And he
Remember.
just runs up to the ball, drops his bag on the ground. Happy Gilmore's the ball, and I kid you not, it was gone, and it landed on the green.
Yeah.
He hit it over 300.
Didn't happen again for the rest of the day.
Wow.
Oh yeah, and I remember he fell on the ground laughing like, "Oh my god, I can't believe it
Yep.
just did that."
he fell on the ground.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's a
it
little
did.
dramatic, don't you think?
Yeah.
was, dude. It was a
Not after what I did
monster
all
shot.
day.
Wow.
Yeah, it was probably the greatest shot I've ever seen. Not on
And I
TV.
retired.
The
after
last time I went golfing, John and a couple of my other buddies took me out for my birthday. It was my birthday, and they took me golfing. The night before, though, I had a giant fucking house party at my house. Like I always did when we were, John, what we were like
Countless.
18, 19, 20.
Oh yeah.
We've had keggers. We've had giant house parties. Most of the people that probably listen to this podcast have been to a house party at
Yeah.
my house.
That
if you know this guy.
that one party you guys had that was with your rugby one, that was huge.
Anyway,
The one that I got hired to drive people home.
that was the kegger. We'll get into that one a
was
little
good.
bit.
I
Not-
made
not
some
the pig
money.
So
roast.
this house party, I think I turned. Was it 19? It was my 19th birthday.
I think it was.
It was my
yeah.
19th birthday.
day.
I had it was a big one. I was drinking. I was in the hot tub with my girlfriend at the time, just getting wasted. Here's the thing. My mom had just recently purchased a hot tub. We got rid of the old one, got a new one, had a
Because
party.
it broke.
And so what she didn't realize is that if you push a couple if you push a couple buttons on the newer hot tubs, they go into what looks like an eco mode. ECC. Now, if you were wandering out in a fit of rage because there are a lot of dirty things around and you open up your hot tub and it's not running and you see ECC, it also may look like ERR as an error. You think maybe it's broken. You think it might be like FUBARD, done. You think that your stupid 19-year-old son had a giant party at your house and screwed up your hot tub. Remember this part of the story. John and I, and two of our other friends, we're playing golf. We're a little hungover. We're having fun. We're laughing. Cell phones are going off. We're like, what's going on here? My phone's off. And I'm like, I'm not picking up my phone. I'm fucking golfing. Fuck you. And then John's phone goes off. Our other buddy goes off. Chad Davidson, you prick. His phone goes off. It's my mom. She starts losing her mind. The house is a mess, and you broke my hot tub. She's freaking out. We're like, no, we didn't. Everything's fine. We'll be home soon. We all turn our phones off. I get back to the house. All of my things are on the front lawn. She has kicked me out of the house. She goes, get your shit and get out. So she kicked me out of the house because she thought that we had wrecked the hot tub. So I'm out of the house. I'm living at my friend Chad Davidson. Bless your soul, sir. At his house. All my stuff's in the back of my car.
Just called him a
I've been-
prick a minute ago.
Yeah.
I know that was me.
No, it was me. So I'm kicked out of the
Yeah, actually,
house.
that was
I'm
him.
kicked out of the house. All my stuff's in my car. And I'm like, okay, mom kicked me out of the house finally. She lost her mind. My guitar was out there. People thought it was a garage sale, thought we were there going to buy my stuff. I had a bunch of shit out there. So I'm living at my friend's house for a while. My mom goes to the hot tub guy and says, my son wrecked the hot tub we just bought. Literally just bought it 2 days ago. The guy comes out, pushes two buttons and goes, no, someone must have just leaned it against the buttons and just put it into eco mode. Boom, turns on, everything's fine. That's the story.
Can I tell a funny golf story?
Yeah, and then I got kicked out of the house, and
Yeah,
I
got
didn't
kicked
live
out of
there.
the house.
I didn't live there anymore. Even though it was fun.
The good kid got to stay.
Yeah, and you were probably putting wood on the fucking fire, weren't you?
I don't use that hot tub because I didn't want to fuck it up.
No, I bet you were like,
It was
he is a piece of shit. You
Nope.
probably fucking wrecked that hot
Nope,
tub.
I was actually gone. I was at camp that week.
Yeah.
I used that hot tub.
That's my story. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. I know that story.
Oh yeah, you did.
Which one?
Let's just no.
We're not going
no,
there.
No,
We're
no,
not going
no,
there.
Okay,
no.
so funny golf story.
John likes the older ladies. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
He was around
Hi,
for
honey.
he was around for Katrina.
Bro-
So
I was.
Why you got a name drop?
I didn't name it. I said
Beep
Katrina.
that.
It was horrible.
You better
It
beep
was
that
a
out.
horrible thing.
Beep that out of
I
that.
said he was around for Katrina. I said that was a bad
Hurricane.
Bad hurricane. That's what I'm talking about. So anyway,
It was
so,
a hurricane, okay?
so I was golfing, which I don't normally do, and then I was out. I was out way. I think we was like back 9. So all of a sudden I get a phone call. Dog's on fire. Now I don't know if you. I've been only a couple
The
times.
dog's on fire?
Yeah,
dog
I've only
is
been
on
golfing
fire.
a couple times, and I know self-service is bad. So all of a sudden I get dog's on fire. Bloop. I'm like,
Like a text message?
no, call me. Call me. Danielle calls me. She goes,
Oh.
dog's on fire. Bloop. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I'm looking at, I can't remember who I was with, and they go, what's going on? I'm like, I guess I gotta go home and put the dog out. So I'm like, what the fucking shit? So I'm going to the car, and I'm calling and calling. She's like, I don't know where she is. I'm like, how do you know she's on fire? So I get home. The dog's not on fire.
You're really yelling.
She
just,
had,
you know,
sorry,
in the
yeah,
mic.
she had, I'll turn that down. So she had a candle going, and the dog walked by the candle, and her back hip touched the candle, and she ran underneath the bed.
Oh.
But the problem is she was smoldering.
Talking about Lily?
Yeah, Lily.
Oh,
So
Lily.
she's smoldering under the bed, and Danielle's like, you,
Praise of Lily.
praise
Lily.
Lily. Good old Lily.
Gone?
What are you doing over there?
None.
Smoking some. What are you doing? What's this?
It's crystal meth.
My favorite.
100 podcast, walk
did,
under arrested.
did you get that in the Philippines or?
No. I got this in Guelph.
I'm joking.
the not meth that we're not doing?
It's not meth.
What are you smoking over there?
It's
vape.
Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, but is it tobacco or wacky tobacco?
That's none of your damn business.
It's my house, actually.
Don't worry.
It's a nice place.
There's
Yeah,
no
this
there's
is
no
a-
legal
This
substances.
is a nice place.
There's no legal substances in there.
Oh my god.
So while we were ruined by John's drug habits,
You set your dog on. So your
she
wife
set
set your dog on fire.
and it wasn't on fire. It was just smoldering under the bed, and she couldn't get her out from under the bed, but she thought she was on fire. I'm like, don't you think the bed would have lit up by the time that she went under the bed? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what happened. I'm like, then why'd you have the candle going? So now there's a rule: no candles in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Just because of Lily. Yeah. Bry, how you still have you still have the 2 dogs, right?
Yeah, I got 2 dogs and 2 cats. Yeah,
Oh,
Damn.
animals. Yeah.
Love the animals.
Did my armchair make it up there with you?
That's a good question.
No, it didn't leave Cambridge. No, we didn't have room for a lot of shit.
Where is it?
Yeah, I tried to give it back to you.
No, I just
know.
didn't have. a
You
spot for it.
dipshit! Why didn't you put it in here?
You
Why
know-
didn't you take it
You
from
know
him?
what?
You both
You know
could-
what? I got feelings.
Why didn't you take it from him and put it in here?
Dipshit.
Let's talk about his feelings.
I'm saying, why the hell would you put it in here?
Because this isn't my house.
Hey, listen, if anyone is hurting here, it's Brian, okay? He feels bad.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
No, he
Yeah.
asked me. I know he did. He said,
Does anyone
wanna
ask
touch
Brian how he feels?
Brian,
Yeah.
how do you
That chair was
how do you-
so
how does
sick.
that make you feel?
was
Yeah.
the best. So many good naps in that chair.
I
Oh,
know, man. That thing was so good.
Yeah.
I bought it, and Danielle goes, "That is not coming in the apartment." And I went, "No, it is." I bought it from this lady who started selling all of her husband's shit, and she's like, "I got this really nice big screen TV, $400." I'm like, I said, "I might get in trouble if I
Wait
buy
a sec.
that."
Was this a divorce sale?
Yep.
Okay.
Everything must go because he ain't home. So I bought. So that couch was. They said it was a large lazy boy. That's what they said. They didn't say that it was an oversized lazy boy. Because when I got it,
Yeah.
it was freaking huge. Like I said, I looked like a garden gnome, and for you, it looked like it fit perfect. So that was hilarious because I remember I set it up in the hall and I laid it out, and you laid on it. You're like, "This is mine."
Hang on a second. What happened to that chair?
I don't even know, man. I think we ended up putting a lot of stuff out of the road, and people just came and got it all when we were leaving. Because we tried to pack up all our shit in a U-Haul, and we still had too much stuff.
Yeah.
So we just we didn't bring our couch, that chair. We didn't bring fucking a lot of stuff yet. We basically didn't have any furniture when we moved here, and then we were had quarantine for 2 weeks and just sat on camping chairs, which was
Dang.
When you moved down there, the house that you moved into, was it relatively the same size or is it bigger? It looks bigger.
No. He has a smaller house now, right?
Is
Brian?
it smaller? Really?
Yeah. Yeah, so we lived in one house for a year, and we just sold that one and moved into a normal size small house. But the one that we bought was almost 3,000 square feet,
Yeah.
and
Wow.
then it had that gym was as big as my house is now. You know, like
Whoa.
the gym was almost 900 feet, and it had 30-foot ceilings in it. Like, it was insane. It was way too big, and it was like very expensive to heat. Like, very expensive. Yeah.
I bet is the winters a little bit colder over there? Yeah.
It's hard to say because this year everywhere got hit really hard with like snow.
Yeah.
I'd say like it's about the same as when it gets cold, but like this year there was a ton of snow, but I think Ontario got a ton of snow.
Yeah,
too.
we did. We did.
Yeah,
We did.
yeah.
I'm so happy I didn't do snow plowing this year because I'd have been out like almost every weekend.
Oh,
Yes.
I bet.
Wow.
The highway that we lived on before would get shut down a lot, and in January it got shut down like 5 times or something like that. So it was interesting.
That's crazy. So what do you do? Like, are there stores nearby that to help you kind of keep going or what?
Yeah, I mean, you got to keep stuff on hand, but like it was never shut down for a long time. It was more like it would get shut down for the day until they could clear it. But the wind is so crazy here that the highway is just like undrivable when it's really windy. Like trucks will flip over and shit. Like they can't.
Like drifts?
Whoa.
Oh yeah, I mean, not that happens all the time or something, but it's super sketchy how windy it is. Yeah.
Yeah, because your altitude's a lot higher than ours too, right?
No, like we're on the ocean. Like.
Oh, okay. So
So
you're just
lower.
getting that. You're getting that
Lake
ocean.
Yeah.
No, it's
Ocean
The
lake.
ocean effect.
We
Yeah.
live.
Water.
It's
we live
the
basically right where New Brunswick turns into Nova Scotia, and it's really thin. So you have like the wind coming like from one side of the ocean over the land back into the Bay of Fundy. And
yeah,
it's-
but no. What I meant was like
Yeah, it can't be
you're
any
way
funnier.
higher than you're a lot higher in terms of sea level, right? In terms like
above
is that why you,
stuff.
Well, he doesn't live in the sea, so that's what you're
no,
trying to
like
say.
you know, like ground to sea level.
Yeah.
Their
Yeah,
where
like
he is,
sea.
their
There's
altitude of
ground.
ground to sea
Yeah.
level is a lot higher than
Yeah.
where we are.
No, I don't think
No?
so. I would think that Ontario would be higher. Like or it's probably about the same. Maybe like the ocean's like behind my house, kind of like the Bay of Fundy is like it's right there. We're not on a huge mountain or something. Like the towns here are flooding, and they have to figure out in the future how to stop the ocean from like destroying the cities, or towns. Like
That's awesome.
Sackville and
It's not.
underwater.
How is that awesome?
No, like,
Town.
the fact that they're trying to
The
stop-
ocean is taking back what
That's not what we
what
said.
belongs
Yeah,
to it,
see?
man.
He wants SeaWorld. I mean, Waterworld.
Yeah,
Oh, I
pretty-
don't-
that's-
check them, check them for gills.
Him and Kevin Costner could be pissing in a pot. Be like, hey, look, it's water.
Which I mean, that was a pretty cool movie. So that might
I
be-
like
It
that
was a
movie.
great
I
movie.
do. The Smokers.
Smoke you.
Man, that movie didn't make enough money. I guess like the budget was
I really
crazy,
like
Yeah.
that movie.
and they didn't. I loved it. I don't know.
I love
I
the.
thought it was cool. Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
his name?
That was a cool boat, like with the mesh part of it.
Oh,
like, in
hell
the
yeah.
pontoon.
Sailboat.
Yeah.
What's the bad guy? Eddie Harris.
Um,
The bald guy?
Yeah, the leader of the smokers, Ed Harris, I think is his name.
No, I don't
He was the bad guy in Enemy at the Gates too.
yes. No.
No,
Oh,
different guy. Different guy.
Oh, that is a different guy. That's Ed
What are you
Harris.
puffing on over there?
I think it's Sour Patch Kids.
No,
Magic
that was
Dragon.
a Dennis Hopper was the
Dennis
bad guy, and we're talking about Enemy.
It's a totally different guy.
That's Ed Harris. Enemy at the Gates.
I'm just gonna do a little Jamie action here. That was Ed Harris.
Yes.
Yes. Bald
Enemy at the
guys.
I love Ed
Both-
Harris, but
Both
yeah,
bald guys.
that-
Man, Enemy at the Gates was a good movie.
You know
Shit.
what Ed Harris kind of looks like? You ever seen the movie Inglourious Bastards? The guy that got his head smacked with the baseball bat?
Kind of. A
looks
younger
like
version of that.
Yeah.
where he goes,
kinda.
if you want to ever eat a sauerkraut sandwich again, you better point your
Your beater snitting fingers.
your schnitzel loving finger on that map and show me where those guns are.
We're actually pretty happy you're not doing this.
Yeah. Wait.
Donnie hitting out his bat.
Donnie, show, what did he say?
Oblige him.
Oblige him. Here comes the bear Jew.
The bear
The big guy comes on the baseball bat and beats his head in. I love that movie.
Oh man, I haven't watched that one in a while.
Good old violence.
Man, I love Tarantino movies.
They are good, absolutely.
Hateful Eight was a little.
Loved it. No, I liked it.
I didn't like the Samuel L. Jackson part.
What?
His little recap of what he did to the guy's son.
Oh, he made his.
Wasn't a fan
He
of that.
made him.
Yeah.
give him
wasn't a fan of-
give him a
no.
sexual
Nana,
favor?
No.
Nana. Bry, what's your favorite movie and who's your favorite director?
Oh, I don't know. I don't even know who directors are.
Okay. People who like these guys
They're the
sit,
guys that directed.
sit by the camera and
They go cut.
It's
I
they're
feel-
the visionaries.
Oh, I
maybe
don't
like
know.
a Guy Ritchie kind of guy.
I don't know. No, not
Well,
really.
let's start with what's
I don't got a favorite
what's a
director.
good movie that you like?
What's a favorite movie?
I mean,
What
a
could you-
movie that I would probably like say would be my favorite would be like Fight Club. You know,
Fuck
I've
yeah.
seen it
Okay.
time. But I also haven't watched it for a while. But you know, what we watched the other night is one of me and my wife's favorite movies is True Romance.
Okay,
That's a classic.
that's
Yeah.
Tarantino. He
yeah,
wrote
that's
that.
a Quentin Tarantino movie.
Yeah.
That movie's the best, and it's like fucked up but romantic. You know, like
Yep.
it's
Yeah.
What's that one? True Romance.
You ever seen it?
No.
It's on the box. Check it out, my guy.
Okay.
Christian
it-
Slater is this
Yeah.
kind of Elvis wannabe guy, and he dates this girl that kind of looks like Marilyn Monroe. They get married right away, and then there's like some drugs and murder and stuff, and they kind of escape all this craziness, and it's really cool. Yeah. And Brad Pitt is like a weird stoner. It's like his roommate in the movie, which is like pretty funny. Like he plays this really small part where he's just high all the time. That's funny, but that's a super good movie that not a lot of people I find have watched that I talk to.
I like that movie.
Have you seen the new Top Gun?
There's a new Top Gun.
Yeah.
Have you seen it, John?
No,
No,
Is it?
no, I haven't.
No?
It's Tom Cruise.
It's Tom. Oh, I see.
He's
Yeah.
back.
Dude,
Iceman's
they
back.
should make- they
Iceman's
should make
dead.
Every movie with The Rock in it.
You talking about?
even the Fast and the
You
Furious.
talking about
It would
Black
make
Adam?
So much money. Think about it. Think about a movie that wouldn't be better with The Rock in it. There isn't one.
Driving Miss Daisy.
Yeah,
A
The
movie?
Rock, there-
No, he'd be good.
there-
He'd be good as Miss Daisy.
No,
I don't know,
no,
man.
Driving The Rock.
I don't think Dwayne
Driving
could do
the
John
Rock.
Wick.
no. He could do it.
What?
Yes, he
Oh,
would.
hell
He would
yeah,
do
he
that
Think
better.
Dwayne could do John Wick?
Hang on,
He's
Bry's
the same
opinion.
character. He's the same character. That's all.
Turn-
That's all
turn
The
up,
Rock
Bry.
has, really, and he could do that. Yeah, that would be great. I mean, John Wick is sweet though.
Yeah, like Keanu.
Man,
does a great
Keanu Reeves
job.
is like John and I grew up watching Keanu
Oh yeah,
Reeves.
Keanu
movie.
Reeves. Yeah, he was. our
Matrix
hero.
was a big movie for John and I.
Yeah, that was like the pinnacle of our friendship.
Yeah.
What? That's
Imagine
the
the
pinnacle of
Matrix
Shut up.
with The Rock.
the pinnacle of our friendship. I
I'm
guess.
now that I'm thinking, like the Rock being the Little Rascals.
He could be
Yeah.
anything, man. Mrs.
be-
Doubtfire.
Aaron,
Teenage
Aaron-
Ninja Turtles, but it's just
Aaron
The Rock.
Brockovich.
You know what,
Or
you're
The
absolutely
Rock.
right.
Yeah.
Imagine the Rock in the Fight Club. Club's
Yeah.
over. Club's over.
It's called the Rock Club.
Yeah, it's called No More Noses Club.
Yeah. But it's just like both characters of The Rock.
Oh,
But one is
Both
just slightly
same guy.
bigger than the other. That'd be so
Captain
sick.
America.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marvel movies. He could be in all
Mhm.
those movies.
Well, he's Black
He
Adam
could.
now,
I have
so
actually,
he might show up.
I
in
actually
one.
have never heard this argument. He could be in every single movie. He
What
could
movie
be.
could not be in that wouldn't be better. Like that old Henry movie we were just talking about.
Yeah.
It was The Rock instead of that farmer.
I think The Rock.
Yeah.
They should have had
Yeah.
Rock do the Hulk in the Marvel movies
Oh.
and
well,
CGI that
well,
character.
hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
remember though.
Ruffalo, whatever his name
No,
is.
but
he
it's
did a good
Bruce
job.
Banner, right? So
Yeah,
he's
but
a smaller
Bruce Banner
dude.
was not a muscular guy
right.
until he.
You're right. He was. So never mind.
But that
Talk
doesn't matter. He gets bigger and green.
So you mean like Rock could be the Hulk version?
Yeah, he's
just
like,
re-
he's Bruce Banner and he's like 260 already. And it goes up to like 400.
It's like they're like, you don't need to change. Don't get angry. You're probably pretty good. But what you got going on there? You don't need to. Don't do anything.
Okay, I got one where it'd be weird. Black Swan.
He can dance.
No, that'd be great. That'd
Yeah.
be-
Moulin Rouge.
The girl.
Yeah.
So I said Black Swan. He's both dancers.
Star Wars movies. He could be in
50
the
Shades of Grey.
He could be the guy.
so many Star
Or
Wars.
just a new black.
He could be fucking anyone.
Dude, he could be like a. Oh my god. Yeah, he could
Star
be in every
Wars.
single movie.
Star Wars.
Yeah, I just said that.
He could be Yoda.
Yeah, badass Yoda.
I don't know
It's
about
like,
that.
Come around and fuck around with the Force, bitch.
Yeah, yeah. He doesn't
Yeah.
need to fly.
He just chokes him out.
You don't even need to pretend.
Doesn't even need the Force.
No.
Just his.
No, he's just The Rock. Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
He is.
I think you could put him in any genre, and he would just. I think he'd do just fine.
And like, even if you don't like the idea of it, it would make money. Like, there's
Yeah,
never
Of course.
that The Rock's in that doesn't make stupid amount of money. You know.
That's right.
It's
That's
true.
right.
The
Same
Rock,
with the.
yeah.
Same with when Red Notice came out. Him and Ryan Reynolds. That's like a money making
Yeah.
machine. That movie.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
a good movie.
Because Ryan Reynolds
That was good.
is great. Like he's very
Hilarious.
comedic, and Dwayne Johnson he's a funny guy too, but in a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I know he's good buddies with Kevin Hart apparently, and they.
Have you seen
Rip
those
each
two
other
rip
up.
on each other?
Oh
It
yeah, I've
is
seen those little shorts.
hilarious.
Oh yeah.
That and The Gentleman. Have you seen The Gentleman?
I
Yeah,
like
that's
that
with
movie.
Matthew
So,
McConaughey, right?
That's what we're talking about, like
Alright,
Guy
alright.
Ritchie, man.
Yeah,
Guy
man.
Ritchie. That's
Is that his movie too?
Yeah.
That is a Guy Ritchie
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
Oh.
And I like the part when he's like trying to get the phone from the kids, and he's got the.
He's just like,
He's
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
he's like, I'm not
Charlie
trying
Hunnam.
to steal the phone.
Yeah. It's all good.
I'm trying to buy it.
Charlie
Yeah.
Hunnam, yeah.
for
Yeah.
good money, and he's
good
like,
money.
well, we just took the money and the phone. You get the fuck out of here. Yeah, and he's like, and then he pulls the gun up. He's like, all right.
I love when he goes.
Yeah. That's the best part.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love that part.
Man, I've watched that movie probably like 50 times in the last couple of months.
Dry Eye when he does
Dry
does the scene in the restaurant.
Yeah, he's just like,
The lion eats. And he's like,
what's
shit,
this about the lion
Yeah.
eating?
too much silver on back.
Yeah.
Love that
I
part.
love
I
that.
liked when RZA got poisoned.
Oh, he starts throwing up everywhere.
I like that
That
because
wasn't-
he's all
That wasn't
actor.
RZA. That wasn't RZA.
No, that was the old Chinese guy.
That wasn't
Yeah.
RZA though.
Isn't that RZA?
Triad leader or whatever.
He was from Wu-Tang.
Yeah, no, that wasn't RZA.
That's the guy from Wu-Tang, though. He's a horrible actor that was in.
There's some serious audio coming from
thing-
Bry's room. Can you hear
Yeah.
it?
I'll turn him down. So, he was the guy from The Man with the Iron Fist. That horrible piece of junk.
Yeah.
Give me
Man, The Gentleman's a great movie.
Give me some of that sweet
Bro,
nectar.
did you watch, how many of Guy Ritchie movies have you seen, John?
Oh, I don't know.
All
of them? A lot. But no, probably not all of them.
What did you think about, was it Rock and Roller, Guy Ritchie?
I haven't seen that one.
I've seen that.
Yeah,
one.
you have.
I have seen that.
Rock and Roller.
Is that what
He's a real
Gerard
rock and
Butler
roller.
and
Yes. And Tom Hardy's in it.
Tom Hardy and
Plays a gay guy.
Idris Elba?
Yes.
I love
Yes.
Idris Elba.
Man, Rock and Roll. I would say like Guy Ritchie movies are like,
They
They're
are
like
they are
top
pretty
notch.
Top notch.
Okay, so there's ones we like. What movie have you walked out of the theater on?
okay.
Man with the Iron Fists. Jeremy and I both walked out of that one together.
I thought you were gonna say Man in the Iron Mask with Leonardo
No.
DiCaprio.
Ernie and I actually walked out of Man in the Iron Fist, and then they put us into the new Bond movie.
Yes.
Wow.
I don't know that one. Was it really bad?
It was horrible.
Ooh. So we thought it'd be good because it had like a Wu-Tang kind of like base because RZA was in it, right? Ernie?
Okay.
And we went to it and thought, remember? He's like, cool,
Give me some of that sweet nectar.
give me some of that sweet nectar, baby. And I looked
Yeah.
at her and I'm like, let's get the fuck
That's
out of
it.
here.
That was it. That was the
Yeah.
nectar. What the
But now
fuck?
we know that if RZA's in a movie, it's fucking gonna be terrible.
Well, that's why I thought
Right.
it was him being poisoned in The Gentleman. That's why I was kind of like, yeah, nope, no bother acting.
different actor.
But
Are you
RZA,
sure?
if like the movie has like DMX or RZA in it, like it's probably bad. Like I know RZA.
Was
Good.
he?
What, you didn't like Cradle to the Grave?
Was it? I thought it was actually.
Was that Jet Li and
Yeah.
DMX?
Yeah,
I
that's
wonder
like-
what that was.
And Aaliyah?
Yeah.
That's like pinnacle of shitty grocery store movies that are like DVDs for $1.
Yeah. Totally.
You're picking up
Even the value was just like, we're not putting this crap on the shelf.
$2. Take it or leave it.
When you go to Walmart, that's all you do. Cradle to the Grave. Cradle to the Grave. Fuck.
Yeah, it's like a big.
Fantasia.
Cradle to the Grave.
Fantasia.
Avatar.
Avatar.
Yeah,
Cradle to the
Avatar.
Grave right behind it.
Oh my God. And Waterworld.
And Waterworld.
Waterworld was so good.
Yeah, I did like Waterworld. That's a good concept.
Yeah, it was all right. It was all
They
right.
need to. What they need to do is redo Waterworld, and put a bit more of a budget into it.
Okay.
It's a
Here,
cool.
I've got an idea.
The concept
Hang on.
of that movie is
Bry's
really,
got an
really
idea.
cool.
Hang
Go
on.
for it. Yeah.
Waterworld with The Rock.
Yes.
Which one?
Now
is
is he the smoker or
Yeah.
is he
Yeah.
the protagonist?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, I don't know. Like he's Kevin Costner for sure. And
Okay.
you're just like, why is he like fucking 280?
Yeah.
You know?
He needs a lot of protein to
He
survive.
just,
Yeah, exactly.
he goes in the water, just fucking drops. The guy's got too much
comes
weight on him.
out with a shark in his mouth.
Yeah.
Shark's
Actually,
like, please don't
There's
bite
a
me.
part of Waterworld that I always thought was fucking crazy. Is right at the start. He boils his urine to drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Why does he do it
boil
to
the
the salt water?
Salt water.
Yeah,
I don't think you can boil the salt out of salt water. Can you?
but there's
Yeah.
salt in your urine
You
too.
drink it. You boil it.
Maybe it's cleaner because it's gone through more of a filter.
I like the taste.
Yeah, that's actually a really good question.
But
Why?
if you boil pee, like there would be nothing left to hydrate you in it. It'd be like drinking distilled water. I think I'm no fucking science guy here, but I feel like seawater would be better.
Because urine has what? It's got that's not good for you. It has
A lot of shit.
is that
Ammonia.
Ammonia? It has ammonia. So maybe that's what he's getting out.
No,
so
but
he,
what?
so
but,
he doesn't get pneumonia.
But
No, but
Bry's
there's
right though.
bile
When
in
you
it too,
boil
though.
it, you're kind of getting
Maybe.
out all
No,
the.
there is. It's because everything goes through your liver, right?
Yeah.
So your liver filters out all the bad stuff, and there's bile in your urine because it filters it out. Everything it goes through all your liver.
I don't know anything about drinking about piss.
Knows how to punch someone in the kidneys.
And you know what? Maybe he just likes pee. You know?
Maybe it's like
okay.
maybe it's like when people
fucking
drink
end up
whiskey
what you want, you know.
or like fucking triple IPAs and shit. They're like tastes like piss.
Yeah.
Rest in piss.
Oh fuck. Bry, I don't know how much time you got left on your side there. I know it's like pretty late. I don't know if you got to get up early.
A little bit, yeah. I'm actually doing like a craft fair here tomorrow.
I know, I saw that. So if you wanna head out,
Yeah.
we'll see you later, man. It was nice
All right,
talking to you.
Yeah, you better contact us when you're in Ontario.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah,
one.
yeah, I'll let you know. Yeah, and we should do this again sometime. Do a
Oh,
Oh
podcast.
yeah.
You will
Oh yeah.
in the next year, man.
But
sure.
thank you for being a part of our
If
100
they get
and
tats,
the 2 more
I'll
before,
come
man.
in and get
it was
a
awesome
tat, too.
seeing you again.
Sounds
You're gonna come too?
I'll get a tat with you guys.
And John's gonna get one.
The first time we ever got tats, we did it all
Waterworld
together.
tattoos.
Yeah, Waterworld tattoos. I want gills. I want gills behind my fucking ears.
I want the Rock just holding himself with a string. Going,
I want to see the Rock drinking piss.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
what.
I want to have the Asian guy going mutation.
Oh shit, Bry, it was really nice seeing you. Nice talking to you, buddy.
You too. Awesome. Take care.
Easy, man.
What's up, brother?
All right.
Man, fucking like you grew up. You grew up like watching like weird movies, like not like the same as us.
Not weird movies. What do you mean?
But like we weren't allowed to watch certain movies.
Well, like Ace Ventura and stuff.
Yeah, that was like one of the movies. Like, remember, Dad was like, "So there's gonna be this movie that's coming out in theaters, and your brother's gonna go and watch it, but you can't go watch it."
Probably 'cause
Remember?
he was
Remember he
2
said
years
that?
older than you.
don't remember that.
Remember, he said that to us. And then I wasn't allowed to go watch it, the first one. Well, it's a good thing. He's just like, "You guys are real friendly around here," and that girl's like sucking him off.
Oh yeah. What?
In the beginning of the first.
And you know
movie.
what? Back when I was a kid, I didn't understand. I didn't get it.
What movie did I go see?
Ace Ventura, the first one.
Man.
I don't remember that.
When he brings back the poodle, who's your boo boo doo doo?
Yeah,
The guy in the door, and he brings him the broken package at the very beginning. Opening
Yeah.
credits.
yeah.
I must have missed it.
broken. Most likely, sir.
Most likely, sir. It's just fragile on. He's like, he's going to the 40. He's going to the 50. And he kicks the box
I
down the
remember
aisle.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but and so
And
he
then
brings
takes
back
the dog.
he brings back the dog to the girl and he goes, and she is just like cleavage and everything else. She's like, "How can I ever repay you?" And he's just like, "Well." And then he puts his hands up and he goes, "You guys are real friendly around here."
Yeah, just give her a blowjob.
You ever see that?
No.
Okay, let's Google it.
That's not even the uncut version.
That's like right in the
This
beginning.
guy doesn't know Ray Finkel.
No.
Clearly.
Raven Gull. Nope, Ernie's not.
I don't.
What do you know about Ray Finkel?
So, 100 episode. Sue, because you listen, I got a really good idea.
I don't think she listens.
Well, if she
I can
doesn't,
text her
we'll
right now
send
if
this
you
to
want.
Okay, text her. So, here's my idea, John. Tell me if you think it's a stupid idea. So, you ever watch the show Alone?
Nope.
This is my favorite show.
What's he doing?
He's showing me the girl, him getting a blowjob.
Oh, yeah. What is it?
yeah.
Hang
Yeah,
on,
now
no.
you remember that, and he's hanging from
No,
the
I gotta
ceiling
get. Let's
fan.
get the audio.
Or no, it was
we'll get kicked.
it
out
was
if
like
we
the
put the audio.
crossbeam.
No, don't, sir.
You guys should do.
Thank you, Mr. Ventura.
See?
Oh.
It was the beginning of the movie. Thank you, Mr.
Bicycle getting slow.
I think I accidentally went on the wrong kind of website. For
What
that.
website are you looking at?
I don't know.
I got some cool ideas
So,
you
okay.
guys should do, but
Sure, go ahead.
No, I'll tell.
No, go ahead.
I'll
He's
do it-
Googling
no, I'm
stuff.
gonna do
I'm
it
done. I'm
Jamie's
done.
I'd rather do it off the air so that way you can surprise these guys.
No, they're gonna be surprised. Act surprised.
not me. You.
What's your idea?
No, I want to. I know. I want you guys. I want it. No.
So here's
I'm not
my
gonna spoil it.
idea. Here's my idea
I
for a
wanna hear
TV
your
show,
idea.
okay? So here's my idea. So Alone. Do you know the context of that show?
No, I don't.
So what you have to do is you have to go out into the wild and you have to survive.
Oh, I think I've heard
Okay,
about this.
and you're alone. You're completely alone.
yeah.
So all you have is like battery packs and your video equipment because you have to record the whole thing.
Yeah, and you can take one thing with you, right?
No, you take 10 things.
Oh, you can take 10.
They can take a bunch of items, but the problem is if you take like a bow and arrow, a larger thing means you take less. So if you take a fishing line,
it's like
but not a fishing rod,
10 items.
then it's
Yeah,
smaller.
yeah,
It's like having a pack. When you fill up packs, if this much space, then it takes this much away. So you have to survive for not for a certain amount of days, because that's been
You have
some
to
of them.
outlast people.
But you have to outlast.
You've never seen
outlast
Alone?
everybody. It is my favorite
Oh
show.
shit, man! You should check it out. It's really good.
So some of these
cable.
guys.
Do you like
some of these
camping?
guys-
Not really.
He doesn't have cable. We should get him one of those boxes.
I can get you a run.
No, we have a fire stick that we use.
I got a fire stick for you.
I got something illegal for you.
Uh,
So
Crystal meth.
you're already on the
Need
sauce.
some of that.
So the whole point is to survive longer than anybody else, and you only find out once, once the person is gone, then your family member comes out and surprises you. Hey, you're not dead. Congratulations for lasting this long, and then you get $500,000 for doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So here's my thought. So there are certain people on this earth that would love to do it, but don't know a whole lot about what you're supposed to eat. I can make
That's the
I can
biggest
make a
thing.
shelter.
Me too.
My thing is, I'd be eating poison ivy. I'd be like, why is my mouth on fire?
Yeah.
Why does my
I don't
penis
wipe
hurt?
my
ass with this leaf?
How did you get herpes out here?
A bear go by shreds.
The bear's like, ah! Hey, Brent,
Put that around your mouth.
Give him something to have sex with.
the bear's got PTSD.
The bear's
man.
like, he keeps asking me why I haven't called him back yet.
And I get why you say that though, because it's not the meat you're worried about. It's about getting your other nutrients, right?
Right,
Yeah.
right. It's all about like the berries and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Making sure you're eating the right berries and like.
So here, one of your 10 items is
Yeah.
a book about what to eat.
I don't want to read though. I don't want to read.
That's a
I
good
don't want
idea.
to
I don't want to
read.
read.
Oh
So
my
like
God.
here's my
I'd want to
thought.
just try it and maybe I'll die.
Yeah, we'll just see what happens.
See if I live.
Roll the dice.
Fuck reading.
So here's
Reading's for shits.
I'm just gonna find it the hard way.
I'll eat it and see what happens. No, here's my thought. So they've done couples.
Yep.
They've done one. This one was a really fun one where they actually had you get dropped off in the spot that you're supposed to camp because you're given a certain area because you're on an island, and to keep you from intersecting with another guest, then you're given like an area and that's your area. But you can always branch out and go into the boat. What are you doing?
I don't know what he's doing.
John's looking at the camera.
Yeah,
Why are you looking at the camera, creeper?
Because dude, that's what you do.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
He's
you
looking
do.
at
No,
us.
you don't.
No,
yeah,
I-
but I'm looking at you. I'm
Listen
looking
here,
at you.
Rogers
I'm looking
fucking
at you.
television.
No.
Listen.
No,
listen.
stop looking
On
at
the
the camera. You're
podcast,
freaking
on the
me
pod-
out.
I'm not. I'm not gonna.
All right, let's look at the camera.
No,
Right?
I'm not gonna do it.
I'm not even looking at him.
Yeah, this is how we talk.
So
I'm not. You gotta do both.
no, you don't.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
you do.
If you have something to say to them, say it to them. But you're talking to me.
Look at me when I talk to you.
Look at me. Look at me. Where do you come from? This is my fucking idea. So
Oh yeah, it was like 15
they've
minutes
done
later.
this.
Oh
They've
my
done this
God.
one where they drop you
Alright.
off in the where you're supposed to be, and then they drop off your partner,
Okay.
and your partner is about a day and a half away from you. So
Okay.
they have to manage their way to get back to you. That one was hilarious because there was a kid that still probably had a stomach full of cheeseburgers and was just like, I don't know if I can do this. And the dad was the one who actually had to travel to him. And the guy that was on campsite, whose job was just to stay on site and set up camp, he goes, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. The dad's like, so they go pick up the dad, who is traveling. And they're like, sir, we need to pick you up. Your son is tapped out already. He's like, it's been 10 hours.
It's not even 10 hours. Not even
Like,
half a day.
Right, and they're like, "Is he okay?"
Not even a
Yeah,
full
he's fine. He doesn't think he can do this anymore. And the dad's like, "You know what? That's okay." I knew the phone call, the conversation was, "You stupid fuck."
On the way home.
You
Off the mic. That was $10,000. How much was it?
I
How
don't
mu-
know. This was probably half. This was
You
half
cost
a
me
mil.
25 grand, Polly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get your ass to work. You're working now. You owe me $500,000 or $250,000. 250,000. You owe me half.
Give it to you when I'm 55.
Yeah.
That's the new one.
You,
now, 55.
You screwed up. Remember the guy who was there for 15 minutes? He heard there was a cougar and he's like, I'm done.
Yeah.
What?
They dropped him off the
Yep.
island.
Yep.
Cougars would kill you.
He was setting up shelter.
Was that the no? That was. Were you talking about the cop? Or were you talking about the?
Yeah,
other
I'm talking about the
one?
cop.
No, the cop lasted. He lasted the first night, Jer.
No.
And he heard a bear and he.
No,
went
there was
home.
a guy who was like they dropped him off and then he.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
There's a black guy.
Why
does that matter?
Why would you say it like
He,
that?
and
I'm
like
gonna have to blitz
he
this out.
only
Yes,
he
yes.
only lasted like a couple hours.
So what your 10 items should be is a gun
Nope, can't bring in
and
weapons.
9 rounds.
You can bring a knife.
What are you gonna do with?
You can bring a
once
bow
the
and
9
arrow.
rounds are done?
Well, you shoot 8 and then you kill yourself.
You're gonna.
We'll be back. right after these
Winner!
messages.
Yeah.
This is going off the rails.
Winning.
So anyway,
Going off the
so that's stupidity. So here's
If
what-
anybody if anybody's listening, we're an hour and a half in. If anybody's listening to this, thank you.
thank you.
Yeah.
100
thanks.
episodes.
Thank you for listening and let me
And anybody-
fucking finish
our-
my
Also,
idea.
Here.
also, if anybody who's watching this episode on YouTube, you can DM me and I will send you something cool in the mail. We have stuff that's built up over the first 100 episodes that we've gotten from people as donations or like we've done sponsors. I got hats, I got mugs, I got stickers, I got patches, I got a bunch of free stuff. If someone has watched this video or listened this far, you DM me and say, the movie we've talked about most in this episode that we laughed about, that we thought The Rock could be in, that Bry thought The Rock could be in, DM me that video, and I will send you some free shit.
Fuck, I forget what it is already.
Don't say it.
It rhymes with
Schmotter,
slaughter cold.
No, it doesn't.
What does it rhyme with?
Curled.
Slaughter mold.
You're fucking horrible at this.
Slaughter mold.
Okay, sure.
Slaughter mold.
Slaughter
It's
bowl.
fucking water world.
Slice that shit.
Talking about
Why
water
would
world.
you say
Hey,
it?
listen.
Nobody's listening this far. If
Hey.
anybody's this deep, we love them.
I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
You eat pieces of shit for breakfast.
I finished my fucking idea. So anyway,
Yeah,
so,
finish
so
your
here's
idea.
my idea.
Holy fuck.
so yeah, so all these people have been like booted off without like
Okay.
like 15 minutes in.
I'm still waiting for the idea.
And there's some of them that have done really well.
Okay.
So my thinking is the ones that made it right to the very end, that lasted the very longest, these will be the season of Alone, the Mentor. So what I think they should do is bring in
Wow.
people, super fans, and they should bring them on. They have to have certain requirements where like physically they can handle like carrying themselves. They have to have like basic fishing knowledge, basic like hiking knowledge. Enough to know that like 3 leaves of green, let it be. Leaves of 3, let it be. That's how you know that something is poisonous or it's going to irritate you if you grab it or touch it. So
Did you read that somewhere?
I did in a book.
This guy's reading.
He read some shit.
a
He's
liar.
off the podcast.
He's a liar.
Kick him off.
So they so like that's basic knowledge you have to go before you go on. But that's it. So then what these people do is you have 5 or 10 days with them, and they are setting, or 5 days where they're setting you up so that way you know how to build a shelter. Now they're not doing it. They will set it up. They will set up their own, and you have to set up yours. And when they leave, they're going to take down the shelter that they set up, and you have to build your own.
This is the idea?
Yeah,
Or are
so
you
it's like
still
a
getting
ment-
to the idea?
It's called Alone. It's called the Mentor. So these people have to set you up for those first 5 days.
Okay.
And after those 5 days, it's now you have to outlast the people that are also being mentored as well.
Oh shit! So they're mentored. They're not good at what they do, but they're
No.
mentored to be that
Yes.
good.
And it's only you're gonna last as long as how long the skills that you have. That's
Man.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your retention of knowledge.
Yes.
Ah.
Wow.
I think that would be a really
That's a good
interesting
idea,
show,
man.
right?
Hey,
Hey Sue,
Discovery.
want royalties?
Sue's not on that channel.
Hey Sue, love you.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're really awesome. We've had so many cool people, and I'd like to list them off.
Yeah.
No. Well, I'll see you guys later.
Not listing you all off. You all know who you are. We've had some amazing people. John being one of them, our longest friend.
Actually, I know a lot of your guests. Not in person, but
Name them off right now.
I've watched your podcast.
Okay. What was your favorite podcast besides this one?
Call it out.
Oh, I liked the The guy that did the like the barbecue guy.
Clint.
Yeah, that
I
was
like-
a cool one.
I learned
liked
a
that
lot
one.
on that one.
Clint-
I did like that one.
Cooking
That was
Changed
good.
up how I barbecue.
Cooking
now.
with Clint.
Yep.
The coolest one, one of the coolest
Melissa?
ones I've had
or Tara. I mean,
was Lori.
yeah, that one was shocking.
She did a tarot
I can't
card.
believe
She
that
wrote her
one.
tarot cards.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Oh, Lori. Seriously, you just blew our
Yeah.
minds.
Yeah.
She's probably doing it to me right now.
She's probably
Probably like, I bet you he's got a bald spot.
I got one.
We've had did you guys know? So for 2019, if you looked up top tattoo podcasts, our podcast comes up for tattooing, like for tattooers. Like we have a lot. Predominantly, we have people that come on and talk about being tattoo artists a lot, which is pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And they don't use guns, right, Jen?
Yeah.
You can use
Jen.
guns.
Also, I want to shout out Patrick Hickey.
Oh, Patrick was awesome.
Patrick-
He's like our fucking intro man.
Patrick, you've helped us
Patro.
out. You gave us our intro. You're a cool guy. You do so many jobs. Shout out to you, man. I just want to say, like,
The voice of awesome.
We
I was
love.
Gonna, I
we
was
love
gonna
hanging out
write
with
a.
you.
I was gonna do a. I was gonna write some rap lyrics.
You
to
were
that,
to our
that
very
intro.
Why
first
didn't
one
you?
that
The
we
original intro. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna drop some bars.
did.
You know who was also
But
fun?
But I didn't.
Alex Grant. Remember the artist Alex Grant we had on?
Yes.
Oh my God, Alex!
I
Congrats!
still can't believe she draws that stuff.
Congrats again on having your child. But that was also a really fun podcast.
Was she the one who said that she wants to go camping with us?
She does.
She wants to go up north with
Yeah,
Sue?
yeah.
Set it up, Sue.
Also, Emily Rolson. Shout out to you. You've been on the podcast a couple times. You're our favorite feminist. I said that once. And I'll say it again.
I was worried about that one. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yep.
But then when she came on, I was kind of like, I really hope I say what I'm gonna
Man.
say, so that way she can set me straight.
We've had Anton on, like my other favorite tattoo artist.
So we're starting
Anton?
alphabetically. So Anton,
Well, no. I'm just saying Anton. I love talking to that guy.
Yep.
Just a cool guy.
and it's
And
crazy that
Spencer. Him and Spencer are just like my two top favorite in the area. Like
Yeah.
two top favorite tattoo artists. Just like I love those guys.
and it's crazy that
Maybe it was
Anton.
Anton that ate your donuts.
Maybe it was.
No.
Because there was ants on them.
it. Anton actually knows my buddy Fabian.
Yep, Fabian. Shout out to
Yeah, shout out
Fabian.
Fabian.
What up, Fabian?
I love you, buddy.
We're an hour and 40 minutes in. If you watch this far, I owe you a donut.
Stop stealing Santa Claus's
Ernie.
watch.
Aaron Levin Smith, the guy who is like was hunted by the Scientologists.
He's got a website about hating him.
Yeah, they hate his guts. The Scientologists.
Yeah, he's
Really?
anti Scientology because he was in it with Leah. He not in it with Leah, but he knew
Leah Remini.
part of her
You know,
foundation.
Leah Remini off
Remember
of
from
like.
King of Queens.
Oh yeah.
So she was on. She has this documentary
Foundation,
against Scientology, and he was on it. So
Oh.
Aaron, sorry you didn't make it into the
Yeah,
council.
buddy.
Next year, buddy. We love you. Matt Neville, we had him on the podcast.
And I got a bone to pick with Aaron though.
'Kay.
You got me a bunch of letters sent to my house from the Scientology. Not upset. I'm not very happy about that.
Yeah, they hunted him down.
They did.
Really?
They did. Then I had to walk around the house naked so they'd leave me alone.
Remember? And then we had Joe, the guy who's the security guy.
Yes.
For
That's
the-
not really his name.
Yeah, we didn't know. Actually, I know his name, but you don't. The guy who did security for A-list celebrities. Did you hear that podcast?
I think I
Man.
remember that guy.
The dude got trained by like SEALs, like SEAL teams
Oh,
guys.
Yeah,
He's like a
yeah,
SEAL
I do
team
remember
guy.
That episode. That was a
Man.
good one actually.
We couldn't even do
He
video.
was a really weird dude, eh?
Hey,
Oh, here it is. Whatever the hell this guy's name is, he makes pipes and shit.
hey, Nate. How come you don't follow us on Instagram? I looked it up on Instagram
Yeah.
today. Nate Rose doesn't follow us on Instagram,
Nate Rose.
and unfortunately, I unfollowed you
Yeah.
because you don't follow us. You
What you
probably
gotta
not gonna
say
see
about
this.
that, Petunia?
Yeah.
I don't think
I hope
do
you're
either.
doing well, and
I
I
think
hope
you should come on. We should have another battle of wits.
we had Cambridge Jay Hayward from the Cambridge restaurant. We had him on.
Yeah, I need to help you set up your chicken coop in the back parking lot.
Yep. And then your buddy, I don't actually remember his name.
Josh Tola.
Josh Tolan, the biker guy from the States.
We gotta hook up, brother. You got to give me some of your beard oil.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
he-
God.
he
Alive
looked
at
like a
night, man. You've always been a cool guy
Yep.
to hang out with us.
Yep.
Such
I saw
a
the other one you did. We're starting with A. It's Ashley.
yeah.
Ashley Evans Smith.
We had Ashley Evans Smith, the UFC
I
fighter. in the
still
last.
can't believe you were so awesome.
I think I
knew you were
watched
awesome,
that
but-
one,
She's
but I
used-
saw I saw your heading for it, your thumbnail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I make all
didn't
those, eh?
do
Not
fantastic job.
professionally done.
Ashley, thanks for hanging out with us. Ashley actually talks to us a lot.
Yep.
And she reposted the podcast, which we really like if people come on the podcast and then repost about it.
Yeah.
Really fun thing
Yeah.
to do.
Especially if they're nice guys and they're funny.
Yeah. Yeah, we
and they
really
make
like that.
funny shit.
Richard Comley.
Richard Comley.
He did. The guy who fucking created Captain Canuck. He reposted about it.
Yeah, he did.
He's got this smug look on your face, no matter who it is.
Oh,
like, are all these people doing you wrong?
No. Just this one individual. We also got to shout out Liam and J Bones Malone from Cancer Bats.
Yeah.
What's up?
Oh, that was an awesome show.
We gotta shout out J Bones and Liam from the Cancer Bats. We went and saw their show a couple weeks ago, about a month
Nice.
ago.
Jeremy went in the pit, and I watched my foot.
Yeah.
This guy always goes in the pit, man. I remember when we were younger, you used to go in the pit, and you'd be like, dude, I am like smashing people in there. And I'm like, awesome, man.
Yeah. You know what, Jeremy, was an odd one that I didn't think that I was going to enjoy
What?
right off the hop, but I actually really enjoyed it, and it was one of our first ones. You had your buddy on that played the fucking ukulele.
Oh, Ben.
Yeah.
Ben Martin.
I thought I was going to get really mad. That was really funny. It was a good podcast.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Oh, John, stop your.
Oh, John's getting a coma.
Fix it.
We
Can
are
you
now
fix that?
interviewing the floor.
I don't know if I can.
Yeah, I'll set it up. Hang on. Well, we also got a shout out Hambone from Toronto. Hang on. A
Yeah,
second.
we still got to find a way to get up there.
I've been up there.
Got it.
Even the guys from Indestructible, the guys who made the shirt I'm wearing right now.
Oh, that's indestructible?
Yeah.
It's too bad that the camera thing isn't.
There we go.
Indestructible made the shirt.
You got to tighten that thing there, Jer. It's okay. It's okay.
This is tight.
Yeah, I know.
This is tight. She's probably this one.
Tight, like a tiger.
There you go, Mr.
It's not funny, John. This is serious.
This is a serious podcast. We've had. I don't want to not mention someone who's been on
No?
the podcast.
So we had Ben. We had Jen
Mr.
from Modern
Mr. Dan
Addiction.
Lemon. We've had Mr. Dan Lemon on.
and the man who got me high, and then I thought I was gonna freak
Yeah,
out.
did you see that podcast?
No.
Oh,
Bernie got
God.
high on the podcast.
What?
Didn't go well.
You didn't see that?
Fuck, man.
Didn't go well.
I got.
I decided
I
that
got
I
a
could
little
never
before
open
I
my
came
eyes ever
over.
again.
Aaron Morahan
Aaron,
came
I want to
on.
have you back on again, Aaron.
Yes.
Who? Aaron.
So
please
she is,
reach out. We want
Aaron
to chat with you again.
Morahan.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
Morgan. Maybe not pronouncing that correctly, but she had this like really cool like company, but went under because of COVID. RevCore.
But she's doing still some amazing things, and actually,
Yep.
she's actually working with the company that Mom and the church.
We
is
would
actually doing.
love to talk about that.
Yes, Aaron, we'd love to sit
Man,
down
we're
with
gonna
you
have so
again.
many new podcasts in the new year. I'm already booked up to September.
Yeah,
Your buddy
we got
Daryl
the-
Webb.
We got the Rock.
Yeah, The Rock's coming on.
He's coming
He's
on,
talking
yeah.
about his new movie,
Yep.
Waterworld.
It's coming out in 2085.
I'm making the
Daryl-
art. I'm making the art for it. For
Daryl
sure.
Weeb, what's up, man? Thanks for hanging out with us.
Daryl,
Costume
I
designer.
love you, brother.
Yep.
Love you.
And one of our sponsors, Wavemaker Brewery.
at
Nice.
639
Laurel Street North.
Cambridge.
Yep,
Get off your ass
that's and fill your glass. And we gotta let know. We've had other sponsors that come on and hang out with us. I'm not gonna mention the ones that aren't sponsors with us anymore.
Yeah, no.
But I will mention the new one, Beards YYC
Yes, Beard YYC out of Calgary.
at Calgary.
It's an amazing
Canada.
company,
I
amazing
saw your
product.
short when you did
Just
the
like that?
beard. Yeah.
Try it
Did you
out.
like that edit?
Try it
Yeah,
out.
That was you, eh?
Yeah.
And you
Nice
see
job.
mine? Mine was good.
Yep.
Yeah,
Beards,
and you were all like, "Ooh,
Beards
my beard.
YYC.
It's a mess." And then you like cleaned it up. I love how it did. I love how
So
messy
we
it was.
also had a really cool episode I loved,
Yes.
which was like the remember the Halloween episode we had?
Yes. Yeah.
Woo!
Melissa.
So Melissa, you came on.
You got us so scary.
You came on and told us a really cool story.
Yes.
That was
I'm
really
afraid of
awesome.
the dryer now.
Yeah. Man, we've had like so many.
We had the people from Preston Iron, Josh and Laura.
Yep. 586 events.
I'm gonna see you guys in 3 weeks.
The
at your
dudes-
Saginaw.
the dudes-
586.
the dudes from Murphy
Hugo,
Law.
George, and Mike. You guys are friggin' awesome.
Young Bowski, my guy. We love you, man. That was a cool episode too.
We need to come down and play some whack fuck.
Yep. Tony, Barbara Polanco. We love you, guy.
I saw you today.
Did you?
Yeah.
You did?
He was busy though.
Oh,
So I had to go
shit.
to his other guy.
Well, that's for your beard.
No.
Ooh.
We ain't touching that shit.
No. So I went into
don't-
to Barbara Pool
You don't go below the equator.
like a couple weeks ago for my birthday, and I walked in and they're like, "Do you have an appointment?" I'm like, "Yeah, with Tony." And they're like, "What's your name?" They're like, "Oh, you're booked for tomorrow." I'm like, "No, I'm not booked for tomorrow. I called in like a week ago." And they're like, "Well, this barber's open to trim your beard." I'm like, "No. Nobody's touching my beard." But then what they did is I mixed up. There was two Jeremys. I was booked for that day. But so our barber, Tony, he only works a couple days a week. But they're like, yeah, go to this other guy to trim your beard. I'm like, fuck that and fuck you. Nobody's touching my beard except for Tony.
Yeah.
Nobody's touching my beard.
Kind of like the guy that didn't give us a shout out. That's not fucking happening.
Yeah. Why are you avoiding that? Like, what did I do? What did we do? Are we cool? Like you said, like, whoa, this podcast wasn't pretty. You guys aren't weird. Now, who's being weird?
You're a curly-headed fuck.
Yeah. I hope you enjoyed your events that you went to. I'm not even gonna mention it. Just shout us out. If you have us on, if we have you on the podcast, like, my God, even Mystique, this huge producer from Australia, was like awesome, amazing. Radis Chad shouted us out just because she came on the podcast. We just want other people to know that you've been on the podcast and the people that follow you to come on the podcast.
Yes.
Why can't you just mention us? I don't understand that. I don't get it.
What the fuck?
If you're like, John, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Listen, all I can say is that
Spread
at the end of the day,
you fucking prick.
these two gentlemen right here are doing some fine work.
Wow.
You think this is a joke?
I think that you've had a lot of interesting guests on here, and they, you know, like you said, they all deserve a
Dan
big
Flair.
shout out because obviously they're partially responsible for your
Ali
success,
Charbs.
right?
Are you listening?
So, you know, at the same time, it's
Dan Smith
one of those things where it's
from listener.
this guy just keeps cutting me off. Like
No, keep going. Keep going.
I'm
John.
going into a friggin'
He's
oh, you're shout outing
He's pouring
while
out
I'm
his-
talking.
Danny Dixon from Dixon, the guy who owns fucking Dixon.
Stare at the camera.
Do you know Dixon Flannels? You know Dixon Flannels, the
Yeah,
shirts?
yeah.
the guy who owns Dixon Flannels?
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked to him.
Nice.
We love you, Daddy Dixon.
Danny, all the guys from Indestructible.
Oh,
John,
John Watts.
thank you for hanging out with us
John
today.
Mother Flipper.
I think we
what?
probably should like, we're gonna go way over our time for like
I
BuzzFeed
don't give a shit.
or whatever the hell we post our podcast on. The sprout of the buzz. And they're gonna be like, you're gonna
Well, I
have
think
to,
he's gonna have to do some editing
it's
first.
gonna be no editing.
Oh, I would if I were you.
Why?
Post about it.
I would if I were you.
Why?
Just trust me.
Why?
Comb it. Comb it.
No.
Comb it.
Ernie, we'll probably cut a name out here and there, but
Yeah. I would
we're,
comb
we're,
it.
we're
You fucking
why?
know
Why
what
would
I'm
you
talking
do it?
Because they would.
Why?
That's just me.
Why?
That's just me.
No, man, we're real. This is all we're all about
no,
the real.
I know. I know.
This video's going up. I don't give a shit.
Do it.
I'm looking right at you.
Stop looking at my balls.
He knows what I'm talking about.
We're almost 2 hours in, boys.
You fucking post about it.
Bry, thanks for hanging out with us today.
Drive down to your house.
John, thanks for hanging out with us.
You know what? I love hanging out with you guys.
Drive between your
Honestly,
legs.
every time I come out here, it's always fun. We got lots. We
have so
we could
many
talk all
stories.
night. We
Dude,
could literally talk all night.
Last time I had you over to my house, we talked till like he came over at like 3 o'clock, went
Oh
home at
my
7
God.
o'clock at night.
So check this story. So I came over.
Check
It was
it.
my birthday.
Yep.
And he's like, "Come on over for a
Yep.
beer."
So I invited him over for my birthday, and then my birthday came around. Didn't hear a single thing from him.
I was not in the country.
Didn't even get a message.
I was on the other side of the world.
Didn't get a message.
I was in the Philippines.
That's how
It's
it
not my
feels.
fault. I was in the. You want me to call you?
Yep.
At midnight.
Yep.
While I was working.
Yep.
He didn't
Sorry.
call.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. You did wish me a happy birthday
fucking
before you
didn't
left.
I did. It's true. Because I knew I was gonna miss your birthday.
Yeah.
But anyway, so
Anyway.
I'm at this guy's house and I get a phone
Fuck
call.
me, right?
Get on with it.
And turns out my neighbor was digging a new fence post and he hit a gas line. So I got fire trucks all in my street. And
Was it cute?
I wasn't there. I was here.
Yeah, he's hanging out with me.
And my wife calls me
Oh.
and she's like, "There's a gas leak." Oh, I'm like, "Well, I'm not home. I'm out at Jeremy's house." She's
Having
like,
a beer.
She's like, "Well,
Actually, I had a couple
I'm not
beers.
home either." And I'm like, "Okay." She's like, "There's fire trucks blocking the street." And I'm like, "Well, I guess I
So?
can't go home. I'm gonna have another beer."
I'm going to Arby's.
That's right. What?
Arby's. Go get a sandwich.
Fuck Arby's.
They
Well-
got the meats.
Fuck Arby's, man.
Where do you go to eat?
Whoa, that's a sponsor.
No.
Yeah, that's one of our main,
No,
that's
they're
one of our main
not.
sponsors, man.
No, they're not.
We lost them.
Well, there goes that one.
Yeah,
You're
I
right.
can
We
bleep
don't
that
have
one
it
out.
You don't need them. Trust me.
Curly
Oh.
fries.
My go-to.
Oh, curly
Yeah.
fries.
That's my go-to.
Remember, you and me, 3 o'clock in the morning, the BK Lounge.
K Lounge.
We would
Right.
go.
I was gonna say twice a
We
deal.
would go. We would take a drive. We'd be like, hey, you know what? I feel like the BK Lounge, Burger King.
What?
You and me and Chad and fucking Goldrick
He doesn't know what
would
he's
drive
talking
in your fucking Ford Focus and we'd go to the BK Lounge.
I don't remember this.
about. What color was
My
it?
And
God.
it wasn't a Focus. It was a Ford Escort.
Ford Escort, you stupid idiot.
But like, we
With
would
no
go-
gas
we would go
store.
to-
No
we-
gas store.
We would go to Burger King, remember? We need to remember
On
going to Burger
24?
King. Yeah.
fuck?
We go there like a couple times.
BK Lounge.
It'd be like a funny thing.
BK Lounge.
Don't you
Come on,
remember that?
you don't know?
Don't you remember that?
No,
Wasn't
no.
that you?
That may probably, man.
Remember when John had a girlfriend that would slam a lot of doors?
Yeah, kick a lot of.
Remember
glass
that? And she broke like
coffee
glass
tables.
tables and shit.
This is why they really invited me over.
No.
They want to expose me.
fucking roast him.
Yeah.
Listen,
We've all had some fun girlfriends. I think we can all say.
these guys will never admit it.
Ernie's never said. Ernie's actually not had any. Actually, Ernie's been the one who's had Danielle for the longest and didn't have any weird ones.
Locked in the basement.
Remember? I've had
I
ones
don't
that
recall
I
anyone before
no
her.
no
I had
You-
a couple.
Fucking virgin.
no Ernie didn't. So like
No.
I've had like a shrimp ring eater.
He's like,
I had one
contemplating
that-
his
what?
life over there.
I
now.
had one
Fuck
that
this guy.
I had one that's I had one that smoked. John had one crazy ones. Lot.
I had lots of crazy
John
ones.
had a bunch.
You had one. She was great.
Which one? Him
The
or
one
me?
that had a panic attack in the middle of a fucking street.
Yeah, the shrimp ring one. Like,
Shrimp ring.
Like, just enjoyed shrimp rings.
She had an onion soup for fucking supper.
And
Who
yeah,
was
we've had.
that? The
We're not
We're
gonna
no
say
names.
Oh, we're not dropping names, but we'll drop names that I've
Sweet Caroline.
All I know.
had affiliations with.
All I know is that my best buddy John here. You know what John would do?
This is a
some-
good.
this
This
is-
guy.
You know what John would do?
That's a good
This is
guy.
how good of a friend John would do.
What would I do?
We were at a party and John would like check on them and be like, "Hey, what are you doing with my buddy? Are you being faithful? Are you being nice to him? Are you being cordial to my best friend Jeremy? Are you being nice?" And I'd watch him and he'd be like, "What are you doing with your life?" Like he'd check on them. He would almost even hit on them to see if they were faithful. John would test these girlfriends that I had and be like, "Yeah, what's up?" Like John was he had a good sense for people that were using people, and I appreciate that.
And then I'd let them.
John would go zip.
He'd go. He'd go. Are you being nice to him? And I'd be like, no. Be like, good.
Good.
Actually, I remember you helped me get rid of a problem that we had in the house. I remember that one.
What was
I
that?
came upstairs in my underwear to throw something out. 'cause
Here's
I
the
was getting
story.
yelled
Oh,
at.
Here's the
that
story.
was the knife story,
Here's
wasn't
the
it?
story. Let's end on this story.
This guy,
Yeah.
Let's
this
end on the
guy
story.
stopped me from making a big
Let's.
mistake.
Okay. This is, if you're at this point, strap on. You're about to.
Strap on!
You're about to hear a cool story.
Don't strap
I
in.
think they've
strap
heard
on.
this one. They've heard this story.
So no, they haven't.
No, they haven't.
pretty sure they have.
Maybe
Probably.
they have. If they haven't,
guess what?
Now you're here to tell your side of the
At
story.
1 hour 56 minutes, you're gonna fucking hear it.
So, again, I would have huge parties in my house, giant parties. We had the rugby team, guys from the football party, Preston Panthers, all of our buddies. We have a house full of friends. House full of friends. And this one
House full of
this
friends.
one guy that Adam Goldrick thought, he's my friend.
There's
Maybe-
another one.
Maybe he can bring some more friends of his friends.
Fuck
These
you.
guys, nobody knew. Nobody knew these guys. So they started trying maybe like to sell some drugs at the party. And they said some racist comments to some of our friends that are African American. We're all homies.
Yep.
We love these people. And they start saying the wrong things.
Oh,
Problem is, we're all friends at the party. And these guys start trouble. And guess what? A big fight ensues.
No,
We had these guys up against the wall. We're like, get out of the party. And then like everybody's throwing around, and guys are holding up, and then up Scampy Pants comes up.
I'm in my
clothes,
underwear.
no clothes, just in his underwear, and John.
Can we pause there for a sec? Pause there for a sec. So my half of the story was I was in the basement, and my wife now girlfriend then, we were in the
playing
basement.
NFL Blitz.
NFL Blitz. And she was asleep, and she's like, "You need to go up there because it sounds like someone's about to die." I'm like, "I'm in my underwear." She's like, "You gotta go up there and do it." So I went up there, and they have this guy trapped against the corner, and I walk up. I'm like, "Guys, how's it going?" They're like, "Oh shit, man, did we wake you up?" I'm like, "No, it's all good." I'm like, "What's happening?"
Hang on. So then John is standing in the background like this.
Waiting.
You guys got to know, John is feisty. John can punch really hard.
Remember that at Sports World?
John,
The
John-
punching thing at Sports
I
World,
do
those big
remember that.
guys?
you ever
Yeah.
seen that Jackass
Yeah.
movie where the guy goes, "This guy wouldn't want to fight." This guy wouldn't want to fight. So I'm just saying. So we're all sitting
Doing my
around.
UFC debut
John,
next week.
John's standing in the background, and I'm like, "Okay, everybody, just get these guys out of here. Get these guys out of here, and go."
So I came
Actually,
upstairs.
John, I want to hear from your side. Maybe
No, so I'll start where you came upstairs. From my recollection, anyway, this is what I remember. Was Ernie comes upstairs, in his underwear.
I was talking to you. That's who it was.
Yes,
No
it was
pants.
me because you're
Yeah.
like
He's
like what's
tiny
going on up here?
Whiteys.
And
Yes.
I just looked at Ernie and I said I forget what I said
Let's get-
completely,
You
but
said
I was
this
like,
guy is
grab this guy.
I'm like
throw him
this
out.
guy.
He's gotta go.
I said I'm not sure. I'm just waiting for someone to come outside.
You
with
said
me."
you're trying to get this guy to leave and he won't leave.
Yeah, no.
That's what you said.
As I said, I
Yes.
wanted him to
Yep.
come out, so I wanted to take him outside. So Ernie's like, okay, grabs him from the front and just starts pushing him through the
I
door.
grabbed him right
I'm
around his
behind
waist.
the guy, pulling the guy out the door.
Yep.
And then we get him down the steps. And
And
I
then
just
there's, like-
remember Ernie like shoves him. I held on to the
Yeah.
guy. And I had
So
him
I
by the
shoved him
I
down
had
the
him by
stairs.
the collar and I cocked back.
So
and
there's
I
a
was
couple
gonna-
fights going
and then
on.
this guy
and like this guy's getting
grabs
pushed
my
out.
arm.
There's cops like driving by.
This is how
and
good a
John,
friend this guy
and
is.
John has got this guy. He's on the ground and John's about to
No,
blow.
he was standing up. Oh yeah, but
John-
I
so
was cocking. I was ready.
First thing, this guy pulls a knife out.
No, that was after.
That was after.
Okay,
That was
afterwards,
after. No,
put-
That was
let me
after.
finish. Let me
Put the
finish.
knife away.
Let
So
me
that-
finish.
okay.
So I cocked back, and I'm literally about to unload
Blow
on
this guy's
guy.
head off.
And all of a sudden, I just felt like this tug on my arm, and I turn around, and it's Jeremy. He's got my arm, and he's like, "Don't. It's not worth it." And I was like, "All right, fine." So I dropped my
I
hands down.
scoop his
I
arm.
went back in the house.
These
at this point,
guys
'cause I'm in my
all
underwear.
I
like
scoop his
fluttered
arm.
off, and then two other guys came out the door. One guy pulls a knife out, and he's like,
Yep.
Who's got beef now?" And I
Man,
don't
and
know.
again,
it was a period
there's
of my life where
20 of us-
I carried a knife too.
And there's 20 of us like standing
Yeah.
there like, what?
So this guy pulls the knife out. He's like, "Who's got beef now?"
Pulls a knife on us.
So I'm like, "You're an idiot." So I pull my knife out, and I just said, "Put that fucking toy away, son." And he just
He went like this?
puts the knife
Whoop.
away, puts it in his pocket.
Save a salute. And
Oh
then
yeah,
left.
and he just left because I'm like, I'm ready to fucking
Woo.
die, man.
Yep.
I was ready.
And
That was
they
a
just
great night.
they just decided to have it. And then after they left, we partied for like another 4 or 5 hours. Had a great time. Listened to some music. I made hamburgers and almost blew my face off.
I think Ernie went and got some pants on.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
I tried to start the
I think I
barbecue.
just went back to
Remember,
bed.
I tried to start the barbecue drunk and like
that
boom.
was a few times you did that.
Yeah. And that was our story of like the big fight, and we almost, yeah. it was-
Well, before you guys say your closing comments, I just want to say thanks again for having me here. You guys have been a longtime friends and brothers. Actually,
we're bros.
Mhm.
brothers. No matter what, I know
Your family.
we don't see each other as much as we
Yeah,
used to.
I
That's,
know, man.
That's life at the end of the day, right? But no, you guys, I've always felt a deeper connection with you guys more than anybody I've ever met in my entire life. You know, this guy, I was telling this guy, like, I get weird premonitions about this guy, and then he'll call me like around that same time. It's really, really weird. No, I have a weird connection with this guy.
We're bros.
Beyond physical appearance.
We're homies.
And I just want to say thanks for everything you guys are doing. Keep up the great work with this stuff.
Yeah,
Dude,
And
thanks,
you know,
man.
I love you guys.
Love you
Straight
too,
up.
man.
Dude,
We
man.
love you,
Your
man.
family. So
And
yeah,
no,
you're
I'm not
stuck.
drunk. I've only
You're
had
stuck
one
with
beer.
us.
Yeah.
We are the podcast. We're talking to thank everybody.
My beer is
Stuck
a-
around.
Triple IPA, 11.6%.
This would promote us.
Guys,
You
listeners,
are the man.
watchers, viewers,
Mister,
people
what
who
the
have
fuck
come
your
this
name
far,
is.
thank you for hanging out with us this far. That's it. We're stopping the pod. No, I'm kidding. We're gonna keep going.
We're gonna shut her down.
We're done now.
Psych.
We're gonna keep going.
So now we get now's the podcast.
Now
where
you
we
get to
do-
podcast us.
You interview us.
Yeah, you.
What questions do you have? Let's hear them.
Yeah, let's hear them.
That was a
Huh?
good one.
Huh?
Actually,
No.
yeah, we do
No.
appreciate when people
No.
promote us.
We're gonna keep going, and we love what we do, and it's
Yeah.
fun. So 100 episodes deep,
200
Hats off,
more.
guys. Hats off.
100 more. See
Another
it.
100.
See you in 50 more podcasts. So actually, we'll see you in the next podcast, but we won't talk about it until 50.
55.
Hey, adios. Is it gonna end?
You gotta hit stop.
You gotta